Finding those levels, too. Look at that four-punch combination.
It's a masterclass right now from Shakur Stevenson. That's what you're seeing. A masterclass. And Shakur meeting him with straight left hand.
Oh, there's a knockdown scored with the left hand.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size, and from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, this channel blowing up now, it's not a secret, with tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket live at 4 p.m. Eastern time, but when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdu shine busy all the time, grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I'll crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. $4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the fam. How y'all feeling? It's good Tuesday, man. We back to build on this boxing and give it its just due. Y'all know how we do, man. Double tap the screen, sub to the channel, hit the bell icon, all that good stuff, man. We gonna talk about it, man. It's always a good boxing conversation. Always something to talk about, right? You know, people still coping with the loss of their idol, man. So they just, at this point, people grasping at straws, man. You know, they want us to believe that what we witnessed was Vegas fixing the fight, or, you know, the powers that be fixing the fight. Nah, that was Terence Crawford and Bomac fixing that ass whooping up for Canelo Alvarez. That's what that was. Wasn't no fixed fight, you know. I got this clip that I seen from Aiden Ross where, you know, he was seen on stream like changing his bet in real time, and he switched his bet based on a phone call that he had got. Y'all know I keep the clip, so I'm gonna play it for y'all, but I just don't think that's enough to go with a fight being fixed. I mean, at the end of the day, shit, you know, if you really was thinking, really was using your brain, your noggin, you'll know that what you seen was a result of Terence Crawford standing on everything he said he would, man. That's all, man. It's not hard to accept for me, you know. It was a fun night of boxing, man. And shout out to Canelo, because like I said, over here, we don't do no slander, man. That dude gave Terence Crawford an opportunity to be great, and he was able to do it. And that's you know, regardless of what you say about him, that's why I rock with him. I support him for that. I'm glad he did it. You know what I'm saying? He could have ignored him. He could have sat on the sideline, not fought him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to give him no shot at them titles, and he did. So I rock with him, man. Let me say what's up to the fam. June Verse, what it do, homie? How you feeling? Broly, what's good with it? Shout out to the channel members in the building too, man. Yeah, man. Y'all double tap the screen for your boy. We gonna get to it. Teach. What's good, homie? Shout out to the queen. That's Justine, my baby girl is in the building. Jay Smith, what it do, homie? What's good with it, Jay? Good to see you in the building. My guy Jordan, what's good, homie? Shout out to Teach, man. Down Tuesdayboxing talk. He said they fixed the damn the fight fix. Damn, yeah, they won't stop, bro. They don't stop. I swear. Shout out to George. Yeah, Aiden Ross having. I mean, I don't even. And it's crazy because after he changed his pick, he went on to say, and the fight's not rigged. Like, why would you even have to say that? So I get why people would go rush to judgment, but I ain't about to do that. We just got to see a good fight. You know, I've seen people saying Canelo ain't fight like he normally do. I'm like, man, if y'all don't shut the hell up, you know this is coming from people that don't really watch it. Money, what's good with it, bro?
Just my brother, can you hear me
Man,
clear?
shout out to you, my guy. Always good to see you in the building.
Saying, can you hear me clear, Just?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Canelo beat that boy. We all know Canelo beat that boy. You know what I'm saying? That was 10 rounds to 2. Turkey paid them judges off. They know what they was doing. Nah, hey man, just
he landed more punches. He was
landed more
missing.
punches. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just man,
Right.
you shout out to you for what you was doing for Crawford, bro. Shout out. Like I'm making my rounds on everybody. And I ain't gonna hold you long because I know you just gonna start, but I'm gonna come back. But my thing is, Terence Crawford is the best. Hey, just I told Bomac I was on a homeboy panel and shit. I was on there with Adrien Crawford now. You know they were trying to get in my ass, but you know it's all love. We you know I had to eat my crow. Terence Crawford is the baddest motherfucker of this era, bro. He's not better than Floyd to me, but he's the baddest motherfucker of it, bro. What we thought was a tall Taz, he made look like a small Taz. You hear me?
Yeah.
The way that man went up, bro, and the way people like, bro, I'm fucking with the real niggas who was giving real credit. Not that I told you so ass niggas. But Terence Crawford, bro, ooh, I hit Bomac up too, trying to get this interview with him. You see, he checking this list. So I'm gonna bring you on that bitch if I get him. You hear me? But none of, and I'm gonna let him know how you roll for them, so he can start tuning into you. But the way he went in there and did this thing, and all this, the fight fix shit, you know all that. You know that come with it. He need all the publicity. I want them to say it's fixed. I want them to say Canelo was robbed. I want them to say everything to keep this shit going so he can get all the recognition for as long as he can get the recognition. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, Crawford ain't gonna speak too much. So as long as they talking like that, they gonna always keep his name going, you know. So man, what he did, bro, was a beautiful thing, bro. And I'm like, it was at a certain point, I'm like, man, this nigga just icing his ass, bro. Like I'm looking like shit. Is he finna knock him out? You know what I'm saying? Like Crawford was, I'm talking about that boy did his thing, bro. So salute to him, bro. And I just want to touch on one more thing to AD. You know what I'm saying? You know, now it's time for me to get my just due, bro. That was a bad look, bro. Right. And shout out to Cam for standing on 10 for stack. You know what I'm saying? Because long story short, Trevion Crawford helped AB to his room, you know, the other night after the fight.
Right.
Say he was gone, bro. Say he was gone. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he was drunk. I think he was coming down off of it. You feel me? I think he showed, and I don't think Cam know it, but I think he showed it. You know, he still had an after effect. You feel me? So he showed up. I don't think AB wanted to do that, but I just think his mind was just so fucking gone. He trying to, you know, recuperate. It's like shit.
Yeah, he was
Cam.
out there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't like people keep talking he was drunk. Nah, his ass was trying to come down on what he was doing, but it still was a bad look. You know what I'm saying? Like Cam said, her boyfriend was in the building, and AB, we gave you a little grace period, bro, because we're trying to, you know, get you to talk about certain things. But that was a bad look, bro. That was a bad look. So shout out to you, my brother, man. Keep doing your thing, just bro. You know I support you to the max, my G. And shout out to the people in the chat. Shout out to Miss Just Do. And shout out to all the real ones who picked Terence Crawford, man. Salute to y'all.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir, my brother.
All right. Yeah, man. Listen, let's get the lights up. Double tap that screen, man. Shout out to my homie Money Brown. Samuel, my guy. El Guru, AB, look bad, but yeah, it did. Elijah, what's good with it, homie? Y'all double tap that screen. Let's get to it, man. But look, we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, Bud did like I said, the impossible. I'm not going to overly milk it, right? It was a great win, you know what I mean? But at the same token, right, like I said, people spend a lot of time trying to dismiss what it is, right? Like I'm seeing paragraph after paragraph. You know, Canelo, he sold out for 150 million. And, you know, I'm not trying to hear none of that. Why didn't he sell out with none of these other guys that he fought? Why, when it come to Crawford, all of a sudden he get beat? And he get beat convincingly. It's, oh, he had to sell out. Oh, he allowed Crawford to beat him. Nah, it wasn't none of that. You know, you listen straight out of this man's mouth, man. This is why y'all know him the clip king, bro. This is why I clip him up, bro. Clip him up. Hey, man, y'all making all these excuses, and this is why I gave Canelo his full respect too. Win, lose, or draw. I don't give a damn about him losing. He lost to the best fighter in the world, in my opinion. You get what I'm saying? In Terence Bud Crawford, ain't no damn shame in that. So, you know what I'm saying? On to the next, bro. Get what I'm saying? Bud Crawford went out there. Look, he is him. They finally updated them rankings and they got him right, y'all. They finally got him right. Hell with that. They finally got him right. And I love it, man. I love it. T Hill, what's good with it, homie? How you feeling? It was good to see the fam. Sheldon, what's good with it? Yeah, it's fixed now. I'm going to play the clip for y'all. Opulent LDTV. What's good, OP? How you feeling? Q2X, what's good, fam? You already know, man. Appreciate you pulling up from the job, man. Behind the Hands TV, what's good with it, bro? Y'all gonna hear Baby Do in the back. I'm on daddy duty, so he back there just in his own world doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? That was a very in shape and prepared Canelo. Yeah, it was, bro. And back to what I was saying, I played a clip for y'all. That's why I gave Canelo his respect, because he ain't making the excuses people trying to make. Look, man, listen to Canelo.
You know what? Sometimes you try and your body cannot go, right? That's my frustration. Maybe I can figure out Crawford, but my body cannot go anymore. So I try it, but my body just not let me go.
Straight like that, bro. I'm spoken like a real one. You get me? He say, I tried, but my body just wouldn't let me go. He's like, hey, listen, maybe I couldn't figure out Crawford, but look, I know I was in there trying, and I just couldn't pull the trigger. Couldn't get the shots off that he normally get off on these other guys. And I think that's credit to what Crawford was as a fighter. That's what I told people, man. They dismissed him as a talent. They said his defense wasn't good. He's easy to be hit. He don't get. I heard people saying he don't move his head. He always getting hit. I'm like, yo, what Crawford are we talking about? So again, man, it's just refreshing to see somebody get a win, right? The right kind of guy get his dub, man. I respect it, man. And again, this ain't no bash party shit. Canelo ain't got to hang his head. You know, I know it might feel like, you let a smaller guy beat you, but shit, was he really smaller? And was weight really the deciding factor? Hell no. See what I'm saying? That's why I say it all the time. You put your feelings and emotions to the side, and you look at the X's and O's, and you look at Terence Crawford as a fighter and not all that other personal stuff. You know that he cut from that cloth, and that when you are cut from a certain cloth, you able to nullify certain advantages that guys typically have against other fighters. In this case, it was the size and the weight, right? He nullified it. Yes, that's a shark. Yes, I know it's biting. It's my bad. Y'all gonna hear Baby Do in the back. He talking to me. He got a fake shark biting him right now. So yeah, I got to shout out to Teach, man. They got Canelo at 10. He is at number 5. You get what I'm saying? Cornelius was good player. Look, we're gonna get to. They finally got them joints right. But hey, I ain't tripping off nothing because Buzz sitting at the top. He's sitting pretty at the top where he need to be. History making type shit. You get me? And it's a good day for boxing, bro. Just on to the next, right? You enjoy it, but like I said, I'm gonna play the clip for y'all because it's like boxing is a never-ending conversation, right? Every day is something different. Today it's based off the call that Aiden Ross received. Let me not hold y'all up no longer. I'm gonna play that for y'all, and we're gonna get into this AB stuff, and we're gonna talk some more boxing too, man. Man, I hate that for AB, man. It ain't gonna be the kind of conversation most people have with AB, but he got at some point he got to tighten up. But let me pull this up for a second. Man, let me play it for y'all.
I gotta take this call. Very important call. Jordan, we're switching the bet.
Huh?
We're definitely switching our bet.
Oh my
What?
God.
What you mean?
No.
Don't stay with Canelo.
We're going Crawford.
If he's saying that, everybody goes slam Crawford.
Jordan, we're going Crawford. I'm telling you right now, we're going Crawford.
Wait,
Cash
what?
out. I'll tell you guys off stream. We're good. Just go Crawford. You really want Crawford?
Text me, bro.
I will. All I'm going to say, chat, I got one of those calls, okay? And they were just like, listen, we think that if you were to do this, it's going to get bad. If you do this, it's going to get bad. It's not rigged.
And from that little clip right there, you know, that's what you know, people get off thinking that somehow the fight was rigged or whatever the case may be. Like I said, it's gonna take more than that for me to just throw that performance out the window, man. I think it undermines what these guys got to go through to give us the fight. And I get it. I know full well about rigged sports. And I get it. I already know. You would be talking to the right one. But in this case, I just think you got to see who was better, right? The fact that the closest they got to trying to do any type of rigging, in my opinion, was the scorecards being closer than what they should be. Like I said, I told y'all before, Google had predicted this shit, and it was damn near spot on. You know what I'm saying? They just had 116, 112 twice, then 115, 113, but it was in reverse. I think it was 116, 112, and then 115, 113 twice. You get what I'm saying? So they were very close, but they still were very accurate about who won and it being the UD and it being Crawford. So does that make it rigged too? Because they was able to predict it. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's just all what you focused on as far as what you seen, what these fighters showing you, man. And if you just didn't ignore the I think the levels and just what Crawford showed overall, consistency, this wouldn't surprise you. I said this before. One of the biggest differences in between them two guys that I don't think people talked about enough was this one dude that's still at the very top, right? But you seen a drop off in his performances. There's points in his career where you could look at him now and say he was better than what he used to be, right? Or he was better before than what he is now, right? Currently a bit better, right? Bit sharper, bit more savvy, technically sound, right? It's just overall just a bit, more present, more there. Now you see my bad. That's baby do y'all. Technique was good with it. Now you see a difference in Canelo, right? That's not the same guy that he was before, but it's not the biggest drop off. Like you seen bigger drop offs. It's not like he's some washed up guy, right? It ain't to that point, but you see a difference in the performances. Now, when you look at Terence Crawford, it's not the same thing. He's been consistently performing at a certain level, and it's been no significant or I don't even think minor drop-offs in the performance unless you want to reduce his career to just Madrimov, and I think that would be crazy. But if you just look at the full body of work, the resume that people, shit on all the time, hey, man, that dude is a very consistent performer, and I think this resume is the same reason why he was able to go in there and win. I think the guys that we felt like he didn't fight, he obviously got criticized for it, but it also preserved him as a fighter. You get what I'm saying? He didn't have the same type of miles on him that a Canelo did, right? Despite even, some guys with 40-plus fights to start getting older or longer in the tooth too, but he's just been able to condition himself and preserve his body in a way that's allowed him to get the absolute most out of himself, and that's what you're seeing. You're seeing a guy that's done it the right way for the better part of his life, for his entire career, from 2008 all the way to now. Look at the level of consistency within the performances, right? There's no major drop-offs or nothing like that. This is not a guy that you could look at and say, man, he used to be good. He used to be this. No, that's not that. But you can look at Canelo and say, man, he used to be a little bit better than what he is right now. You can say that. That don't take away from the win, but I think it was an element, that most people just didn't talk about. It's just something people didn't bring up a lot, and I think that's just what it was, man. Ultimately, man, the same thing that made people comfortable picking him, the same things that made people confident in Canelo Alvarez is the same thing that ultimately I think contributed to him being beat. You get what I'm saying? And that's that resume that everybody always, you know, harp over. Resume this, resume that. And I said this before, it's great, but the part that people don't see, the part that people don't take into account, yeah, you got the experience, you fought the names, yeah, you got these great wins, but the punishment and the wear and tear from each fight, from each training camp fight to fight over the years, all them different years, man, that shit is something that you just necessarily can't measure on paper. And this is what you've seen with the two fighters, right? You looking at people looking at Crawford like, damn, he the older guy. But then when you see the performances and how guys, you know, executed their game plans, you look at him as a younger, he looked like a younger version of himself versus what Canelo was, right? You would, if nobody told you, and this was the first time you watched them guys, you would probably think that Canelo was the older fighter that was 37, right? And Crawford was the younger guy. You get what I'm saying? Somebody block dude, yeah, block dude, block him, get him out of here. This dude talking slavery, all this, get him out of here. Pack him up, y'all. Pack him up. I know we got some eyes in the building. Shout out to the people in the building that's rocking with, that want to have a boxing conversation. Double tap that screen, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon, support the bill. We're gonna keep getting to it. We're not trying to talk ignorance today, man. Just want to talk boxing, bro. You can say that for somebody else. Go somewhere else and be a distraction. Anybody that want to talk boxing, this is where you want to be. Let's talk about it. But like I said, man, credit to both guys, man, for the work that they put in. And over here, this shit ain't about knocking one guy or the other. Ain't nobody get exposed. Ain't nobody, you know, shout out to my guy, Dr. Boxing Talk. He did a video talking about it. You know, somebody spoke about how, you know, Canelo, his dignity got snatched or something like that. Nah, that nonsense. He fought absolutely, in my opinion, the best active fighter today, and he lost to him. There's no dignity being snatched. There's no embarrassment for that. This is what you do. This is what boxing is about. More people should appreciate the risk that Canelo took, because quiet as kept, man, he fought the best fighter in the world. You could say what you want. You could try to reduce that shit to weight all you want, weight classes. And man, he fought the best fighter in the world. Yeah, you could say, why he ain't fight Benavidez? It wasn't Benavidez, but it was Terence Crawford. You get what I'm saying? He fought the best fight, in my opinion, y'all. This is just my thoughts, my opinion. Fought the best fighter in the world. I respect the hell out of him for it. And he went out, and furthermore, he took his loss like a man. He ain't had no whining ass excuses. He ain't sit up there and make up no story talking about he ran from me. He ain't do none of that. He ain't talking about no Tom and Jerry shit. I had to chase him all night. He ain't do none of that. And he said, man, you got to give credit to Crawford, man. It's straight like that. He said, my body just wouldn't let me go. I tried. I couldn't do it. I couldn't pull the trigger in certain spots. You get what I'm saying? So credit to both guys, man. I wish we could see greatness like that, as you know, be a more regular occurrence in boxing, but you just don't know, man. Every now and then you'll get somebody that kind of break the mold like that, and that's what Terence Crawford was able to do, bro. He was able to kind of defy the odds, bro. It could have been, you know, far as just jumping and what that fight meant, right? Being fighting an undisputed guy, just jumping up in his weight division, right? It was no bigger fight out there that he could have made. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you got to give that the respect it deserves, because let's not act like people weren't running around here calling Canelo the face of boxing. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't got to say Terence Crawford is the face. He don't got to be the face, but he's the face that beat the guy that they was being referred to as one of the faces of boxing, and Canelo, and he did it impressively. He did it without nobody cheating. No underhanded shit. He just did it with hard work, executing one of the best game plans that we could have watched. And I said this all along, what people was missing. I said, yo, him and Bomac, they are masters at preparing, bro, and getting the job done. They masters at figuring it out. You get what I'm saying? And that's what you was able to see. More the same, man. Just greatness, man. Coming in the package of a guy from Omaha, man, that started out. And somebody mad at me for saying that people can debate that Crawford is better than Floyd. Nah, I mean, look, Gilly the Guardian, if you feel like, you know, Crawford is better than Floyd, or that's a debate for you, shit, it's all good. It's not, you know, only people getting blocked over here is anybody just being disrespectful unnecessarily. Like, we adults here, we just want to build on boxing and keep it pushing. I mean, double tap the screen, subscribe to the channel. Let's keep rolling, y'all. Those everyone making excuses. Yeah, they can't. I don't know why they should make excuses for him. Yeah, I ain't reading that comment. John said Crawford went to see the Juju man, California. Favorite G's, what it do, homie? 3 days away, and we gotta go through. Yeah, he said Crawford fight like a girl. Like, that's ridiculous, bro. Bud. Shout out to Noop. He talk to him, bro. We gonna appreciate this win because we love boxing. Yeah, you're not gonna guilt me for feeling bad talking about it or none of that. And we don't talk that weird ass glazing shit and none of that over here. We just get these dudes the credit they deserve, man. That's why boxing is in the space that it's in, because you got too many people that pretend to like this shit. And the real reality is they like the opinion that they can have on it. They don't really like building on it. You get what I'm saying? Shit, we witnessed some shit that you're not gonna see for a very long time. I'm not gonna let that. I'm gonna let the record reflect. The shit you seen Saturday is not some run of the mill shit. That's not something that you just gonna see any and everybody do when it's all said and done. That's not. That shit was special. There's nothing short of. Only people trying to undermine that win and say anything other than that are just weird, bro. They don't like sports for real. Shit ain't about no race, no color, no nothing. It's about who was the better man, and that shit was Crawford by a long shot. You know what I'm saying? He stood on everything he said. Everybody that said he couldn't do it, he did everything you said he couldn't do. You said he couldn't take the punches. He proved you wrong there. You get what I'm saying? Said he couldn't fight at 68 with that weight on him. He proved you wrong there. You get what I'm saying? You say he wouldn't make it in the back half of the fight because it'd get tough for him and Canelo would drown him. He proved you wrong there. Get what I'm saying? You said his punches wouldn't really do nothing to Canelo because he fought much bigger guys. He proved you wrong there. Everywhere you look, everywhere you point, however you try to look at it, bro, you just try to frame it. The man stood on business and he proved people wrong. To try to crap on the fight right now is crazy. It's weird to me. It's nasty work, bro. And to take Undisputed at 60. AR, man, I don't know. He mentioned it. We're going to talk about that a little bit. I don't want to necessarily throw him in a fight with the next person, right? I ain't making his next fight for him, but that's a good conversation because he at least mentioned it. And we know a certain somebody mentioned fighting him at 60 as well, moving up and fighting him at 60. So, look, I think it's a good one. Crawford was so measured, he beat Canelo from distance and in the pocket. Outstanding. Shout out to Faded 09. Talk to him, man. You know, I hate to hear it, like, make it about race yet. But you know what? It don't be the the melanated folks, bro. It be the other people. You know what I'm saying? Cole, it be the other people doing that. At least from my experience since this fight been going on. It ain't been us. It's been the other people. Like, they come in here on some, you know what I mean, they go left with it. Nah, let's just enjoy it, man. Canelo, and look, we ain't got to talk around it. Canelo is one of the best Mexican fighters ever in the history of the sport. I don't know where exactly you rank him. Don't get me to arguing. Don't get me cursed out by nobody. But he's one of the best Mexican fighters in the sport actively. There's nothing wrong with saying that. And in the history of the sport. I don't know where exactly you put him. Is he top 5, top 3, number 1? I'll let people argue about that. But for me, yeah, he's one of them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, hell yeah, he a bad dude, man. But I tell you this, whether he was Mexican or not, I would still watch him. You know why? Because he can fight. He can fight his ass off. Get what I'm saying? And he just fought, one of the biggest fights of the year. Whether you liked it or not, whether you think it did good or not, I think it did. I think the viewership was on point. You get what I'm saying? I ain't here to complain about it. Shit, they did okay. You know what I mean? I know Tyson, and that's Tyson, though. Tyson hit different, though. You know what I'm saying? But shit, not bad for a poor guy from Guadalajara and a kid from the small town in Omaha. You get what I'm saying? Not bad at all, bro. That's how I look at it. Not bad at all. And let the record reflect. This is how long Canelo held them titles when Bud Crawford dethroned him. Let the record reflect that as well. Let it reflect that. Do you see this? 2,556 days is how long he held this title. And Bud said, man, let me go ahead up here and be great again. You know what I'm saying? Hold my title at 54, man. Hold these other titles, man. I'm going to go get his. I ain't got enough. Bud said, I ain't got enough titles, man. Let me go get them too. He said, hey, Nello, let me get them up off you, man. Ghost of Supreme said, Bud the King Crawford, let those hands fly like a bat out of hell. Talk to him, Ghost. It's a damn fact. You get what I'm saying? And credit to Canelo. Look, he tried. He just didn't have a game plan. He didn't have the versatility. He didn't have the creativity. He didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? He had all the experience one would ever need. He fought, you know, everybody that you think he could fight in order to somewhat prepare him for that fight, but he still was able to win. You know what I'm saying? That's look how long he was a title holder. Yo, if y'all see any weird talk, yo, get to pack them up. Yo, we not even doing that today. We just talking boxing. Hold on, y'all give me a second. Double tap that screen, yo. Let's keep building. What you doing? You coming? My bad. I'm on daddy duties, man. So yeah, I gotta pardon me, man. Yeah, man. I see some of y'all. I'm not responding. I'm trying to refrain from responding to any negativity, bro. We just trying to build. T-Mac was good with the crazy part of the couple fighters. Canelo avoided. Might have ended that streak. I think so too, T-Mac, and I think he knew it too. And one of those fighters that I think would have beat him once upon a time that spoke out recently, Demetrius Andrade, man. Demetrius Andrade has some things to say about Canelo, man. You get me? He did a little interview with Punch Drunk, man, but he had some comments about you know, Canelo himself, man. It sounded like he interested in the fight with him. That's what it sounded like to me. Sound like he want smoke if he can get that fight. I wouldn't be against it now. I mean, shit, you just never know how it'll look. I don't think it'd be a bad fight for them if they was to go ahead and mix it up right now. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even be against it, right? It'd be a guy that we feel like low key should have been fought. You know what I'm saying? We should. The fact that Canelo and Boo never mixed it up is kind of a crime, low key, if you're being honest. You know what I'm saying? Alvon was Canelo out in the 9th and 12th year. Now he was putting them a Ghost of the Supreme. He was putting them hands on him, bro. He putting them things on him. He was putting them. Shout out to 12 threes, my homie. Yeah, listen, y'all. Let's double tap the screen if you're new in the building and you wondering where you at. You at Jusdueboxing where all the fighters get their just do. If y'all want to build on boxing with no weird energy, click the link. It's in my community section. We could come up here and y'all could talk some boxing. But we not being weird today with none of that racism and none of that. We just talking boxing, bro. You know what I mean? The only thing I'm willing to say is Canelo Alvarez is one of the best Mexican fighters in the sport, in the history of the sport. There we go. We get you out of here. We'll pack you up. I see you trying to be racist. We'll pack you up. Shout out to Vic C, man. We're going to keep building. So like I said, man, let that ignorance be where it's at. But this just goes to show. This just goes to show y'all that a fight like this brings out that type of energy, these weird ass people. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get him up out of here, right, man? Get him up out of here. You know what I'm saying? The only thing fixed was Bud fixing that hot plate upside Canelo head, them lefts and rights. That's what was fixed. It was fixing them lefts and rights. We don't want to hear that shit. What was y'all at the last X amount of Bud fights? You get what I'm saying? What was y'all at? What was y'all at for all these other Canelo fights? Y'all wasn't in the chat screaming it was fixed because we was here for it. Y'all wasn't screaming that. Now y'all think because Bud Crawford go out there and did. But y'all, I know the same ones that screaming it was fixed is the same ones screaming that Canelo was going to win. Now that he didn't win, you butt hurt. And now y'all out here screaming robberies, rigged, fixed, and all types of shit, right? We don't want to hear that. We seen some good boxing Saturday. For the ones that love boxing, we seen it. And he beat them convincingly. Shout out to Classic Card Finder. Facts. And that's the part that hurt him. He won convincingly. I don't see why that should hurt your feelings, bro. He beat ass, bro. It should be good to know. Like, you really like you like this is the sport that you watch on a regular. It should be good to know that you got somebody as great and as talented as Bud Crawford. It shouldn't hurt to say that. What's wrong with y'all? Because I know if Canelo would have kicked his ass, y'all would have been, he got knocked out, and I thought he was going to win, and y'all would have had fun, man. AI went crazy on Canelo with this, though. Check out the AI. Double tap that screen, man. Let's run the likes up. Let's support the grind. Let's sub to the channel. Let's get to
Obviously,
it.
this is very tough for me to say now, but I will be retiring from boxing after tonight because I just got fraud checked by Crawford, and he took all my fucking belts. I can't believe this shit. He just bent me over Mexican style in front of the whole world and fed me my tacos with his right jab whole night. I am embarrassed very much. Now you guys see why I was ducking Benavides. I didn't want to get exposed. I thought I could beat this little black guy, but he was moving like Speedy Gonzalez in the ring. Holy shit, man.
Hey, Fraud, I just lost my kid's college fund thanks to your trash ass. Kalshi was giving you a 62% chance of winning this fight, and you went out there and swung like a drunk Mexican at a Taco Bell restaurant. Do you have any damn shame at all getting your cheeks rammed in by a dude moving up 2 weight classes? Thank you, bum.
I don't give shit about this stuff. Who the hell are you, huh? I just told you, Crawford spread my cheeks wide open in front of the whole world and pounded my ass. Full Mexican Didi. I got embarrassed enough tonight. Shut the hell up. I'm gonna go enjoy retirement now. I will forever be known as Canelo.
Canelo, that's crazy, bro. AI is relentless, bro. Shout out to Canelo Alvarez, bro. No, I mean, not only did he break a hell of a streak, Crawford did with beating a guy that held the belts for over 2,500 days. That goes to show you what Canelo was, his staying power, because it was going to take a special performance or one of those special guys to pry them belts up out his hand. Let's be honest. Now, yeah, we feel like if he got in there with Benavidez, that, you know, he'll have his hands full, and that might be it for him. But at the end of the day, we knew that fight wasn't the one was coming. So I think one of the only ones that could have did what we seen Saturday was Crawford. I don't think that list was long. Even if you thought a few guys would be able to do what Crawford did, I don't think it's a lot of them that could have. Shout out to Carmen Serene. Peace, Queen. How you feeling? I don't think it's a lot of people that could have done what he just did. You get what I'm saying? And that's why it bring the weird boxing fans out. It be people that you never seen. They mad because Crawford went out there and you know, it's people that really lost money. It's okay, man. You should have learned not to bet. You know what I mean? You should have bet on Crawford, man. Should have bet that money on the guy that was special, that told you all along he was going to do everything he said he was going to do. Canelo, yeah, all that talk. I told him, T-Mac, resumes alone just don't do it. They don't cut it, bro. They don't win you fights. Resumes don't climb in the ring and win fights alone. You gotta win. You gotta prepare. You gotta execute. You gotta have a game plan. You get what I'm saying? You gotta have a strategy. Get what I'm saying? You gotta really be consistent. And it just, you're not gonna beat Crawford, in my opinion, just throwing lead hooks to the body, wide ass lead hooks to the body. You know, occasional uppercuts, and you get what I'm saying? No jab, walking forward, flat foot. It's a lot. It's a lot there that Crawford could take advantage of, and that's why it played out the way it did. That's why, to me, it was convincing. To me, he got dominated. That was pretty dominant fashion right there to me. You know what I mean? He said no feelings only, but to get it done. I'm telling you that's what it was. Over 2,500 days with these belts, special shit, man. Not everybody could do it, man. And I know he had his way picking his fights, but shit, man, a man is a man. Everybody, every time he step in the ring, somebody got a chance to beat him, and none of these guys was able to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at some of this stuff. Look at Ellie Segback, round 11, Crawford, 1 round to go. He got it 8-3 for Canelo. Look how he was scoring this fight. Sergio Moore, 6'5" bug going into the last and final round. Hell no, it's not the size of the dog in the fight. Yeah, and we get all that. That fight wasn't that close either. Look at this one. Round, all Canelo up 7-1. He had Canelo up after 8 rounds. 7-1 is diabolical. That's nasty work, bro. That's yeah, AI is ridiculous, bro. He was really convincing people now, so you should pay them money. Shout out to Tony. He's, yeah, man. Look, I get it, man. When you get that following, man, you just go, you put anything out there. And I just think when I started hearing like Bud ain't gonna be able to take none of the punches, I started being more confident, because I'm like, I think they focusing too much on something that's not gonna be the determining factor. And once again, he got in a fight and he expected his punching power and Canelo to be more than what he actually, you get what I'm saying? What he experienced, he thought it was gonna be something different than that, and it wasn't. And it showed. He boxed him like he wasn't worried. You know what I'm saying? He boxed smart. You get what I'm saying? And he took more chances than he needed to take. That's the part that was impressive. Backing him up, taking the fight to him in spots, like just being a boss in there. And like I said, if that was your very first time seeing one of them, you would have thought Canelo was the 37-year-old about to be 38. And you would have thought Bud was 35. You get what I'm saying? You would have probably thought Bud was the undisputed champion and not the guy that was the challenger moving up the 2 weight classes. You wouldn't have really thought none of that. I'm telling you, that's how he started to make it look after a while. And I, like I said, man, it's just not a laundry list long of guys that you would have been able to do what Bud just did. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not a whole lot of them guys. Definitely not. And behind it, I let it see Bud versus Andre for undisputed. Andre talking about Canelo. Andre want that smoke with Nello, bro. Where it's at, I thought I had a clip from him. Y'all smash that like button, double tap your screen, man. Support the grind. Subscribe to the channel. Hold on. Thought I had one in here from Andre. Yeah, I do.
Make it seem like I'm some horrible fighter when you got beat by Terence Crawford, bro. And you look horrible. It was bad. It was bad. That was some bum shit, bro. Nothing he did was good. He did nothing to change. Nothing. No adjustments, nothing. I would knock Canelo out, bro.
This boo-boo Andre.
Today. I would knock Canelo out. That's our history. 168. I did what I had to do in Fort David because that was a real risk. Again.
But why? They didn't want to fight.
He was scared. Yeah, he was scared of David. Scared to fight Demetrius. Scared to fight David. Scared to fight Demetrius. Demetrius like, fuck it. I'll fight David. And then I was like, shit. And I was like, damn. And I was like, fuck, swing. I was like, swing. Swing.
He trying to describe that fight with him and Benavidez. Yeah, that shit got crazy. He did good for a couple rounds, and then he got tired, and Benavidez did what Benavidez typically do, bro. But all things real, though, I wouldn't be against it now. Shit, I mean, at this point, hey, we need to see it. We'd have never thought we seen Bud fight Canelo. Why can't he fight a guy like Andre? Which I don't think he ever will, because again, as he get older, man, I just don't think he's confident that he beats and boxes certain guys. I think Andre tricky enough to get in trouble right now.
That doesn't mean I won't whoop Canelo's ass today, bro. Canelo, Crawford, if he's going to stay at 100, I'm not calling him out right now. That's my boy. I have nothing but respect. Big up to our people. But brothers got to break bread too. Meaning black people got to break bread with black people too. In this sport as well. And sometimes that's just what it is. I want to be 3 divisional world champion. 54, 60, 68. I'm willing to fight those two. I'm willing to fight those two to make that happen. We need Charlo in the ring. I'm going to whoop his ass. And then I'm looking to knock out Canelo. Crawford, my boy, if you stay around, I will be calling you out. I will be calling you out. I will be calling you out. Well, good job.
Andre is silly as hell. So that was Andre right there, man. Shout out to Punch Drunk that he was Punch Drunk was interviewing him. But yeah, look, it's no surprise that anybody would call Crawford out. I mean, shit, he the man right now. Whenever you the man, it's always gonna be a target on your back, bullseye on your back. You know, beating him, it'll come with a lot of recognition. You assume you'll be able to make some money, especially if Turkey's involved. So anybody who's anybody and competing at 168 pounds, if you see what Crawford just did Saturday and you anywhere remotely in position, yeah, you're going to want that fight. Why not? But look, I always like Andre. I think politics and different things, you know, bad decisions and stuff like that slowed his career down. But feel like with the right game plan in terms of like they're making the right moves with the right fights, he could put himself back in position, but he got to win, of course. But it's crazy enough. Canelo, the way he fights now, that low activity, he don't throw a whole lot of punches. He's not the busiest guy. He's just not the fastest. The head movement and stuff is not what it once was either. Reflexes just a bit, not a whole lot, but just a tick. Where I think fights with guys like Andre are be difficult for him, and I just for those reasons I don't think we'll see it because, excuse me, he don't have nothing to offer, but just the risk alone. And we all know with Canelo, it just got to make some type of sense, right? I don't think Andre would be on his list of things to do. You know what I'm saying? Damon was good with Buddy said that's why he never get to fight. That's why he never got to fight. But I don't think we could demonize him for talking a little shit, right? It's boxing. I think he didn't get to fight because it was, Canelo knew full well he could possibly lose to him. That's what I thought. Damon was good with it. Stressed out boxing because remember, once upon a time, he fought at 155 pounds. Fought at 155 pounds, and to me, it looked like he was trying to avoid the top 54 guys, and that's what he was doing, taking those little weird fights at that weight, and it kind of pissed me off. But look, the end of the day, man, what we seen was I think a win, a result that could lead to better shit. So Crawford, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go take take him a nice rest. Shit, he deserve it, man. He just think about the last, I don't know, year and some change for him, from like the fight at 54, the training camp there, and then jumping up to 68 and trying to acclimate up there. I think that was crazy. Now, I mean, I think his last few his last year and some change been a little wild. You know what I'm saying? So do you think Canelo that knocked out Billy Joe Saunders had a better chance versus Crawford? To be honest with you, possibly because I think he was a little fresher there, but I think he still loses though, because ultimately I think that it's the game plan for him, right? It's the game plan and what he does, and I think the lack of creativity offensively, right, would cause him issues. He's been in a situation where he's fought a bunch of guys that just ain't been on his level or had the experience that he's had, even if they've been solid competition. But when it as it pertained to Crawford, when it came to him, he was fighting a legit guy that's a pound for pound level talent, right? He in between Crawford, he fought a bunch of good guys, right? But he didn't fight a great guy, and that was the difference. You step in there with somebody that's great, then you usually see it, man. And they give him, Canelo is toughest fights all the time. So I like to see Bud retire. I don't want to fall from grace like Roy. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna overdo it. I don't think he'll overdo it, but it might be a little, some more tread left on the tire. It might be some more history for him. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because as we continue to talk on this, and look, y'all double tap that screen. Let's hit the like button, y'all. It is free. Let's hit the like button. Let's subscribe to the channel if you're new. Talk to me, man. How y'all feeling about the after effects? And are y'all interested in this talk that Ortiz was talking, man? Ortiz, he made some comments, man.
My gut say the same thing. I'm gonna sit down with my team and we're gonna discuss what's next in the future for Terence Crawford. And who knows? I might go down to 160.
See, and I know it's early and he's just throwing that out there. But it's funny that he spoke about 60 because then
I don't know what he's gonna do. I did read something that said he'll go down to 160. And I think that is definitely a possibility, and that fight can still happen at 160. And as far as what he's gonna do now, I mean, I don't know. He kind of beat the final boss of the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's kind of nothing. I don't want to say there's nothing to do, but damn, what else do you got to do? He's a 3-time undisputed champion. He made some good money. At this point, he's a free player right now, I guess. He can do whatever he wants. But yeah, I mean, if the fight comes up, the opportunity comes up, I would love that fight.
And there you go, man. You got Vergil, talking about a fight with him at 160. And I think this is
I mean, if the fight comes up, the opportunity comes up, I would love that fight.
So you're saying 160 versus Crawford, you do it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Even if it's right now like at 154, like let's say he says, you know what, I want you to jump up to 160.
Why not? I mean, I feel like I'm a big 154 as it is, you know? I mean, I was a big 140. I was a 140, a big 140, a big 147, a big 154. I think 160, I've always said I'd go to 160 eventually. So.
Gotcha.
And there you go. And I ain't no matchmaker. I'm not throwing Crawford in other fights. I could sit back and appreciate the Canelo win. But you know, we fight junkies, man. We always looking at what's possibly next. And it's just funny. You hear Crawford, hey, who knows? I might go to 160. Like you hear that, and then you hear Vergil throw it out there, and it's like, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be the baddest thing in the world, man. Once upon a time, people did want to see that fight. It was a fight that Vergil said before on record that he would take. So just never know, man. It'll be a good fight, though, man. And it give Crawford an opportunity to make some more history because this dude already a 3-division undisputed champion and a 5-division champion. You know what I'm saying? And fighting at 60 and possibly even grabbing a belt there and being a 6th-division champion be crazy. Yo, Crawford is in a very unique position to do something really special. And I think he can do it without going to the well one too many times, if that makes sense. I don't see him overdoing it. I don't think he's going to overstay his welcome in boxing, but I think, you know, Saturday just proved that how much he's really still got left. Like, he's the guy that looked 35 versus, you know, Canelo, right? And Canelo looked his age, right? Canelo looked like a guy that's about to be 38 or so. I don't know. I see more success for Crawford depending on how he plays cards and how he want to play it. Because, I mean, shit, the world is his at this point, man. He in a position to really chase more greatness, man. More titles if he want. Especially if he vacate the titles at 68, it's going to be crazy. So Vergil can't be at Crawford. And it can't be Crawford in his dreams. Shout out to T-How. I feel you. Cut was good, homie. So don't forget Rachel Duck Crawford twice. Bug gonna get 50 wins. He was saying he don't care about the record. Like, you know, some people was asking him about the Mayweather record and do he care about breaking it? And he was like, nah. He was saying Mayweather he was saying Mayweather could have it. He could have that record. He wasn't really too concerned with it. So it'd be interesting to see how long he do stick around, though, because he only gonna keep winning. But I don't see him around for 8 more fights. Because he 42-0 now. Yeah, I don't see him around for 8 more fights. But I can see him getting a few more on. Shout out to Desmond, man. The building. Be More Boxing was good. Hot Spot was good, fam. Stay live, fam. For Red 147, just join Floyd. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all have that. Y'all isn't half the fighter Floyd was, so I don't see the point. Oh, yeah, man. So yeah, man. I don't know, man. Ortiz better focus on what's the name though? No disrespect to him, but he better focus on Erickson Lubin. He got that smoke to worry about. I think that's gonna be a interesting, good fight for him. I don't think it'll be easy. I don't think it'll be no walk in the park. Erickson Lubin is one of the better boxers in the game. Got really good experience. You know, he battle tested, got a couple losses, but respectable, right? And he's just not a guy you could overlook and just think you could walk in there and beat. So you got to earn it with him too. Shout out to God Self, my homie was good with it. So he might fight 3 more and call it. And that might be, you know what I mean? That might be an extra treat. That's why we seen 3 more times, but I definitely could see another fight or so, man, from Crawford. Because I mean, it's just no real, like, you know, definite signs of slippage coming from that man. He's still looking like a guy that'll beat your ass, right? He's still looking like he could go in there and beat whoever, right? That's what he's looking like. He don't look like a dude that's slowing down a lot. And oh, man, shout out to 203 JD, man. And shout out to the guys, man. KO, my guy Dean, man. Shout out to them boys, man. Appreciate you stopping through. Lisa, shout out, Queen. How you feeling today? Always good to see you. Say somehow get the 160 crew to unify. Yes, sir. Kyle Cooler, blessings on me. How you feeling, bro? Yeah, man. Look, Bud could be in that 160 mix. Like I said, man, we ain't gonna spend too much time solely on Bud, but I just wanted to spin the block. I wanted y'all to know that this is the next step. Like, this is what these people are on, right? Rigged fights, fixed fights. Man, yeah, my son do not sit still, but what 2-year-old do? And he's sick and he still ain't sitting still. It's a tough shut it down now. Bring more money out there, yeah, hot spot. It's just more opportunities, and I don't even think the problem with Bud is it's not money, right? And that's the dope thing. So if he's a guy that still want to push it, I'm perfectly fine with doing it because I sat here and said it for anybody that listened and remember me saying it. They kept saying payday, 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 and I kept saying no. Competitor, competitor, competitor. That dude want to be great. So I think maybe when he get a rest and he sit down and look at the landscape, he might see an opportunity at 60 to go up there and snatch a title or something and call it. Who knows? Because if he win another title in another division, that's 6 divisions, bro. 6 divisions. Three of them be undisputed, and that shit is a lot of history on this side, bro. He'll really start raising the bar. So I don't know, man. You don't see that shit too often, man. This is that he'll be a rare conversation. You got the Oscar De La Hoyas, the Mannies of the world, man. It's not a whole lot of those guys that have titles in all those divisions, and he's the only one that have them, all of them in 3. That shit is crazy, bro, when you think about it. Be more boxing. Lara's food. Lara adjusted well, bro, in his old age, man. Lara like fine wine. Now, if he against Bud, you know, that's what it is. You know, I ain't picking nobody to beat that dude right now. Anybody think he signed up the contract to fight, he gonna beat. Think he just a guy. I think he gonna retire undefeated. And it's crazy because people criticize the resume, but I don't think he ever tried to market his O. I don't think he tried to protect it. And none of that. And this was a prime example. If he was a guy that was just trying to protect his O and not fight nobody, he don't go fight Canelo. I don't care what nobody say. That shit could have went horribly wrong for him. He could have went up there slow, sluggish. He could have looked like a shell of himself in that ring that night, man. You get me? And he didn't do it. So, yeah, man, y'all double tap the screen. Let's support the grind. Double tap, subscribe if you new. Talk to me. Levy said, how much did Crawford got? I don't know. I ain't really get into the money part because, you know, I ain't getting none of it. But I'm pretty sure them dudes made some, you know, career money. You get what I'm saying? They made more money in that one fight than people making their entire careers, man. I'm pretty sure that's something that happened, right? They made a lot of money, I'm sure of that. But it is what it is, man. I think him making history is more of the conversation for me, right? Because I ain't getting paid from it, but I get it. You know what I mean? It does come up from time to time, but he shit that make being undisputed in 3 different divisions is impressive as hell, man. 5 division champion is impressive as hell to me. And all while being counted out and people constantly picking against you while you continue to prove them wrong. Impressive, man. Impressive work, bro. Wonder if a fighter can move down and petition for a title. Yeah, don't duck the like button, son. What keep saying? Don't duck me, fam. You know what I mean? Don't like what keep say, man. Don't duck me, fam. You get me? Don't duck me, fam. That's what Keith said. That's what Keith said, y'all, not me. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Hats off to Crawford. Hats off to Canelo, man. It would be interesting to see who Canelo decides to fight from here and how much longer he decides to stick around, because he said something interesting in that clip I played for y'all about his body. And I'm going to play it one more time. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to keep it pushing. This was telling, man. This is a telltale sign. I don't know. This is usually the sign that you getting older, if anything.
You know what? Sometimes you try and your body cannot go, right? That's my frustration. Maybe I can figure out Crawford, but my body cannot go anymore. So I try it, but my body just not let me go.
Yeah, you see? So again, when you start saying stuff like that, like in your mind, you want to do some things, but physically you're not able to perform them. That's a sign of, like, I think, you know, wear and tear, age, slippage, decline, any of that stuff, right? That's what that is. That's clear as day. That's not me trying to put nothing on them. Think about it. Why else wouldn't you be able to respond? You get me? It almost sounds like you know, but with a guy like that, that's in that kind of position, that, you know, got so many people that watch him every time he fight, that he collects such a hefty bag and commands such a you know, hefty price tag every time he fight? Do he just pack it in? You know what I'm saying? Because I doubt it if he retire off a loss. There's no way Canelo Alvarez retires off this being his last fight. Oh, he's gonna go find him another victim. Oh, him and Reynoso is gonna go find them another victim, y'all. They gonna go find somebody to beat the stew out of. Best believe it, yeah. They gonna kick somebody's ass before it's all said and done. Hey, Jimmy talking about down on 41 million. Yeah. Hey, man. Yo, can you believe that I heard a conversation where somebody was just doing that, Kyle? Shoot, like saying, man, that's why I stopped listening to folks, man. Ain't no disrespect. It just, I don't know. I'm just at a different place. Like, 41 million people is crazy. 41 million is wild. It's impressive. I don't care what platform. It's boxing we talking about, right? Ain't this a niche sport? So you telling me 41 million people witnessed this fight? Hell yeah, let's go boxing. Let's keep pushing. How many more can we get? Huh? Instead of comparing, I'm looking at it like shit. I wonder what Jake and Tank gonna do, right? Shit, what they said Mike and them did, 100 and something, 100 and change. Get me? Like, to me, I don't look at this as like individual wins for the fighters, right? Yeah, they won because they part of some, you know, some good numbers, but ain't this for the sport? Shouldn't the sport win when this is the case, right? 108 million here, 41 million here. Man, look, I ain't mad at it, man. They doing something. They doing something. Floyd got 26 consecutive winning title fights. Box ranked number 3 pound for pound all the time. He said story about AB and cheating people with dice. Just some stuff that he was doing a while back. He just got we gonna talk about it. It's in the title, bro. Yeah, I don't know if y'all be reading the titles when y'all pop in. Double tap the screen, man. Hit that like button, sub to the channel. We gonna keep going. So look, man. Wanted to say this. So it's a good sign, man. It's a lot of people tuned in. What else they say? The announced attendance, they said 70,482. That sounds like a win for boxing. Am I tripping? Y'all? You telling me 70,000 over 70K watch this fight? How is that not a good thing for boxing? It's Crawford and Canelo. It's Crawford and Canelo. Like, how could this not be a good thing? Over 70K, bro? Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. Baby Do is on my helmet. Shout out to Baby Do. That's my baby boy, little brat. But yeah, man. So you telling me over 70,000 people watch this fight and that's bad? Huh? You saying the gate revenue over 47 million? How in the hell is that bad? I don't know, man. I'm not counting nobody's pockets, but I'm just thinking like 70,000 people. I don't care about what money they made or lost. I'm just saying, like, for boxing, people paid attention. Remember, they cried about when ain't nobody asked for this fight. Well, shit, over 70K watched. Man, over 70K was in the building. That's crazy, man. They had a stadium lit. That's ridiculous, bro. Could you imagine being somewhere where 70,000 people at? I don't think people understand. This is boxing we talking about. This damn niche sport that we love, right? Shit shining, man. I don't know. I like it, man. I like it. They went up against college football as well. Something to consider. Shout out to Vergil. That's a great point. Trying to push the goalpost and reset was good every month. I'm telling you, 8-12 threes is nasty, bro. Like, I'd be like, bro, it's wins, man. They do not like this. What he said, what you asked about? Yeah, man. Oh yeah, it's some strange people in this world, man. Shout out to the homie Ann McQueen, man. Yeah, man. AB was tripping. Who you got between Bud and Johnny back? Yeah, I ain't got nobody beating Bud. I ain't gonna lie. Jusdueboxing neither. He's good. He's good and all that, but I just think Bud is better, man. It's gonna be hard for me to bet against him after the way he beat Canelo, how he did it, the circumstances surrounding it. Yeah, I don't think a Jusdueboxing beats him. My main thing with Bud is being able to consistently perform at an elite level, no matter who in front of you, and that's something that he's shown me that he's capable of doing, no matter the opposition. Right? They try to clown his opposition, but I think, like I said, it's the reason why he's where he at and is a preserved 37 going on 38-year-old that'll give all of these younger guys some hell and beat them. 2 cents was good with it, homie. So no, it'd be a good fight. Jusdueboxing can go, but I think Bud ultimately gets it done against guys like that too. On the secret, he has 8 arms in the ring. Yeah, man. Bud just one of them special breeds, man. He one of them special breeds, bro. It's not a lot of Bud Crawfords, that's for damn sure. And that's why I say, man, I don't have no problem building on this fight and giving it one more go. But stoppage of decision. Now, Jusdueboxing's pretty game. He's pretty tough. But shit, he get crazy down the stretch. I don't think a stoppage is out of the realm of possibility, but I say a decision more than likely. I mean, Jusdueboxing's a pretty good fighter. That undisputed run looking crazy, man. Hold on. So yeah, back to what I was saying too, y'all. I like this. I usually don't care about rankings too much because they're subjective, man. You know, they be filled with a lot of politics and different things like that. But every now and then, through all the politics, through all the BS, right, through all the influence that different people have, they get it right. And when I get to see Terence Bud Crawford naming the #1 spot, I think they finally got something right. I like Usyk being in #2. I ain't tripping on Anyway being #3 and so on and so forth. I ain't tripping on the rest of the list. They got the #1 guy right, and that's all that matters for right now. They ain't blind. They see this shit too. Shout out to A-Beezy. So they know it, man. Special is what Bud Crawford is. D-Mac Bivol versus Benavidez. It's a great fight, but just a quick pick, man. Either Bivol squeaks by with a decision, maybe split majority, some shit like that, or he might get stopped late or lose on points. UD to Benavidez. That'd be a tough fight for him stylistically, I think. But for both, I think the movement of Bivol can give Benavidez a tough go, and I think the work rate and pressure, you know what I'm saying, that Benavidez will give Bivol a tough go. I really do. I think they it's an interesting fight though if they can make it happen. You know, Benavidez feel like he got the ups. He said they sparred before and he got the advantage on him, so he feel like he'd do some damage to him if they fought. But you never know. I mean, he is at 75. You just never know what could happen. Friday said Shakur should be high. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, yeah, for sure. I think so. Yeah, I definitely think so. I don't got no Nakatani over Shakur. Bam neither. I love Bam, but him either. I mean, nope, he definitely could be higher. But you know what? Like I said, I looked at that #1 spot and I'm like, at least they got something right? They got the #1 spot right. I can't trip on it, right? It's good. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. All right, man. Let's keep rolling. So good, man. Bud got his just due. You can't deny him. Anybody trying to do this at this point, they just don't like boxing, man. That's all. And we know that. Well, let's keep rolling, man. Every now and then we got to go off the rails, man. And, you know, look, shout out to Broner, man. Definitely was one of my favorite fighters. It's a guy that every time he in the ring, I'm rooting for him to get the W. But every now and then, man, you just see him go off the rails. And I got to give Cam and Mase, man. Cam a lot of credit for not allowing it to go too far, because he would have only continued to kind of like embarrass himself. So I think him kind of cutting the interview short and him getting him out of the ring, getting him up out of there, I think what was best for him, the show, the female that was there, because I'm pretty sure at some point he would have made her uncomfortable. So, yeah, man. That person I got Usyk #1, you think could put Bam above Better Beef? I don't know. I think that the knock against Bam is not really a knock, is that he's fighting the much smaller guys, right? I think that's why the bigger guy would be over him, and right? I think that's why you have a better Beav or something like that, or a Beaver over him. I mean, Bam is accomplished, but just he can't help where he fight at, right? And they fight much bigger guys. That's what I think. So I ain't tripping on you. Saying Usyk is number one though. Shit, you know, he one of them. But I'll tell you what though, bro. It's funny that you said Usyk is number one, because Usyk could tell you Bud is number one. So I love it. I love it. I love everybody that gave Usyk that number one spot. Sunshine, what it do, bro? How you feeling? And McQueen, what's good, family?
What's the deal? What's the deal?
You know, just another build in the.
I ain't like the fact that Cam had him on there in that state to begin with. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's like I feel like they be trying to stall him out though, right? Like, bro, you have a conversation with a guy beforehand, and he kind of let you know that you know you're gonna be on chill, and then you get there and it's like, come on, man, what you doing? But we gotta play it real quick. It's not that long, and we're gonna talk about it. Free band, shout out to him. He said, bro, Bud top 5 ever. Should have knew Bud wanted more. Canelo been sleeping on silk sheets more than 10 years. Yeah, that's real. Yeah, Bud really wanted that shit, and told people it wasn't just a money grab. I knew it. That man wanted to win. He wanted greatness by any means. But yeah, we're gonna get into this clip, y'all, with AB being on the Is What It Is podcast. Let's get to it.
Good in person.
Thank you.
For
I
real.
appreciate that.
Hey, what you waste that? I love you. What a guy. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Arabia, is that a real background?
Hey, Stat, could you stop
Yes.
Can you stop smiling? You.
Arabia is.
Nah, yo, bro, some G, yo, bro, some G shit. We got to have boyfriend here, yo.
Oh, shit.
I told you that.
My bad.
Nah, like it's all like. Okay, we can move on to football then.
Stat, oh my God.
Yo, Stat, let's do the football. I guess that answered the question about Floyd. When I see you taking off some time,
I'm mesmerized by Stat.
Bro.
I did not know you looked that good in person. My bad, bro. You amazing.
All right, hey, we gonna have to actually go, my nigga.
Talk about
actually go, man. I'm gonna pay you for your time, for being here. I appreciate you. I love you, my nigga.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, no. I can't. I asked you the first time. I don't have no
problem. Without the
I'm
bag.
gonna pay you for your time, but you can't violate, bro. I told you that.
I'm not, though. I'm not.
Nah, I told you niggas boyfriends in here. You know me with my brother.
Oh, shit, my bad, bro. My bad.
Nah. But I appreciate your time.
It's me.
Well, if you want to wait for us outside, you could, but I'm not gonna sit in and not value your time neither. You want to wait for me? You could, but I appreciate it, bro. You gotta step out. Yeah, no problem.
That shit was bad. I was like, damn, maybe. I was damn, maybe. Shout out to IV. What's good, homie? Stressed out boss. He said Cam saying that they just wanted him for views seems fishy in himself. He said that? He really did? Doc Holliday said about the situation. Nah, I didn't catch it, Cal. Man, so yeah, shout out to Money Brown. He had came up here earlier. And he was saying like he think he was coming down off of being, you know, I guess a bender or being drunk or an episode, whatever. To me, it seemed like he was just a little spaced out, right? Looked like something was up with him. Looked like he was a little off, right? And he just was not focusing on nothing that had to do with the interview. Man, they about to ask you questions. You just super geeking over the chick. And I thought that was strange. Like, bro, what? You AB. I know you ain't, you know, the AB once upon a time, but damn, bro, like have some respect about yourself. Like you was just like, yeah, I don't even like the word thirsty, but that's what you was. Like that's extreme thirst, bro. But again, I don't think your mind was as clear as what it needed to be either, though. He says another AB a video at the AB left. I got it, Cal. Damn, that's crazy, man. So I hated to see it because AB is somebody to root for, but man, I don't, I don't know what led up to that, because that's one of the second times that I seen him be on somebody's platform and be wild. The other one was worse. Like, it seemed like he tried to nip it real fast, move on to the next thing, and you would have thought like he would have chilled, but I guess you just never know. So I don't know. I guess it sounded like from what he was saying, like, yo, I told you this. Something sounded like they had a conversation off camera already, and he just still didn't take heed to whatever he was talking about. That was tough. Tough to see. I hate that. Yeah, apologize and move on. You know what I'm saying? Make it simple.
That's why having him on there in the first place is a little suspect to me. If you had a conversation with the man behind the scenes, you already knew what state he was in, and then you still brought him on there.
Right.
If he was like that to where you had to talk to him several times and give him forewarning and so on and so forth, why even put him on there to begin with? And then the other thing too, if it's all about respecting his time and paying him for his time, you could have did that privately. Do you pay all of your other guests on camera?
Yeah. You true indeed. True indeed.
It look like some cornball shit. You know what's the name? You know Cameron is extra like that. You seen that thing he did with what's my boy's name? The actor. Omar Gooden.
Yeah.
Put together a whole fake movie set and all this stuff and was recording the man.
Yeah.
Just like that's just like
creep
behavior.
Strange too. Yeah, you're right. Y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, sub to the channel, man. We're gonna keep building. I'm gonna pull up.
It sucks that AB's in a fucked up space like that.
Yeah.
But again, if you had to talk to this man prior to getting on set, you knew what state he was in. Don't even put him on there to begin with. Say, listen, bro, let's clear this up. We can do this some other time. But Cam knew what the hell he was doing. Take what responsibility away from him? He's already inebriated. This is a whole show we're talking about, where these people, they have a responsibility for what they put on their platform. And if you already know that this man is lit like this, why the hell are you bringing him on? Yeah, but still, Jordan, his thing, it's the whole, I'm going to pay you for your time, and it's like you giving him pocket money or something. It's just like, if you already had to speak to the man several times before you got on camera, you should have just sent him on his way to begin with. Don't even put him on camera. It's like videos you see when you'll see somebody who's like homeless or like under the influence, and somebody I'll give you $5 if you sing and dance and do shit like that. Like that shit ain't cool.
Yeah. Shit crazy, man. It's like, damn, AB. You know what I mean? What the hell you doing? But that shit just seemed like something that you could have avoided like crazy. Like I guess not though, man, because that alcohol in your system, man. And then definitely the way he was speaking, like he definitely seemed like he was, not paying attention to no damn interview. He wasn't thinking about answering the questions. He asked him something about Floyd. Bro was like, man, I ain't know you look this good in person. I'm like, that bro sounded like a real live groupie right now. You giving creep vibes, AB. You giving unk vibes, and she laughing it off, and you making her uncomfortable. And shout out to Cal Cooler, man. He had sent me this. Somebody had spoke on the situation. Let's see.
Earlier, I made a video about Cameron, really commending Cameron and saluting Cameron for putting Adrien Broner off his show. It is what it is because Broner was being disrespectful to the co-host. Now I know her name is Treasure. He was being disrespectful to the co-host, constantly trying to holler at her and complimented him, and Cameron told him to stop. He wouldn't stop. So Cameron protecting the sister. Probably protecting Adrien Broner too, because he said Trezor's boyfriend was there. So he ain't want no problems. Politely asked Adrien Broner to leave. He said, I'm gonna pay you your bread, bro. Pay you for your time. But you gotta go, bro. Got love for you. It was all love. But then another clip surfaces as soon as Adrien Broner left. Cameron talked about him being a junkie and being drunk and just talking about it. When he just had an opportunity, if he felt that way, to say all those things to Adrien Broner's face, but he didn't do that. He waited until AB left. Called him an alcoholic. I think I said it. Yeah, just talk bad about it. And some people drink alcohol and have alcohol issues because they're depressed and they're going through something. I'm one. I used to have a problem with alcohol because I was extremely depressed. But I haven't drank any alcohol since 2011. Extremely depressed. Didn't like the way my life was going. I was down about a lot of things, so I drank. Drank and fought. That's what I used to do in Memphis. Drink and fight. Drink and fight. But so you never know. But that's a weak ass move, man. You wait till the dude leave to try to yank on him like that. When you just had an opportunity to tell him how you felt when he was right there. Well, those are just my thoughts. All praises to the Most High.
Nah. Yeah, man. I get that. Yeah, I didn't catch the extra part, so it definitely had to be some intent behind it, man. Because you know, it's like you moved on, or you claimed you was moving on, but you stayed stuck on it, and you kind of, you know what I mean? Yeah, you got to control yourself for sure, but damn, I don't know. That ain't nobody you love if you go in on him as soon as he you know, leave your spot. So that was kind of weak, you know. Hate to see it, man. Hate to see it, man.
Treat that man like Gator off Jungle Fever and shit.
Yeah,
I hear you, Jordan.
Got to avoid it. Yeah.
AB, does he got to get his shit together? Absolutely. Especially if he's planning on making a return to the ring. That was pretty disappointing to see, because I'm like, damn, like AB just announced that he was getting back in the ring. What was that, December? And you see the video, got the sauna suit on. I'm like, all right, he getting his shit together.
Yeah,
so it's tough to see him like that.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna dedicate this next X amount of years, and this is like, bro, I can't. You make it hard to root for you, man. But it is what it. I ain't hoping nothing bad on you, but I hope you do get it together because you need to.
And even if he don't get it together, all I'm saying is, I think it's unnecessary to pile on.
Yeah, man. I hope he finds whatever
play
help
him out, and he's this, that, and the third when he leave. That shit is whack, man. I hope that part ain't true, because I didn't see that part either. I saw the video you played. I saw that earlier this morning. I was like, man, this some bogus shit all the way around.
Yeah, man.
Like, AB is clearly he's gone off something. I don't know what the hell he was on. I don't know if he was drinking or what was going on, but clearly not in his right state of mind. And then just like Cam, yo, it's just. And I was a big Cam fan, big Dipset fan. But you hear about some of the reasons why this dude then fell out with people in his own crew, and it's like even with Jim Jones, like their whole beef was because you know, Jim was what's his lady's name? Chrissy. This dude went and made t-shirts. Jim Jones is Tricky Ricky or something like that, like clowning him about his relationship. Went and got t-shirts made and handed them out. I'm like, who the fuck does that to a friend? Like your man is feeling a shorty, and you clowning him behind his back and getting t-shirts made to give out to people.
Right.
To clown him. And they done been in some crazy situations with each other, like that Rucker Park thing. When my man Cameron jumped over the fence when them dudes from Junior Mafia was about to put hands on his ass. Who was the only one still behind fighting? Jim Jones.
Yeah. I
It's
remember.
like,
I damn sure remember.
bro be on some petty shit. Like,
Yeah. That for sure. Definitely for sure. That shit just wild, man.
and that's what I'm saying with the situation with AB. Like everything that he said and did on camera, he could have pulled AB to the side. Even if he was gonna give him cash, like straight out his pocket and all that stuff. But it's like he did that shit purposely on camera.
Right. Right. Damn,
It ain't
man.
what you do, is how you do it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So they do got a whole thing about it. We talking about it, so we here now. So we're gonna talk about it. They got a separate segment that's like 16 minutes. So we're gonna play it. Double tap that screen. Let's hit the like button. We're gonna keep going, man. We're gonna listen to it. I'm gonna just play the audio of what it was.
Y'all got me. Y'all good. Y'all got me. No, we got something for y'all, dude. We got some charge. You know, I keep saying, you know, the services would not pause be here for free. Absolutely. Bro. Okay. We know your time is money, man. Okay. But I know we usually start with football, but I want to start with the fight on Saturday. Do you mind starting with that murder? We went over it yesterday, but being that we have a champion in the building, especially a Cincinnati champion, one of my Ohio brothers.
Y'all know what's crazy though? Y'all know why I fuck with Terence though? Damn, this shit gonna make me tear up. He went to my coach's funeral, bro. I don't go to funerals. He went to my coach's funeral, so I'm forever embedded with him. He a good nigga.
That's what's up. What do you think about?
Yeah, you can see it right there that it ain't right. He ain't right now. Like he trying, but you can't do interviews under this state. You just can't do it because they're never gonna end well.
Performance on.
Hope y'all can hear this. Let me turn it up a little bit more.
Did you see the fight going that way? Because it looked pretty one-sided from beginning to end. I mean, Canelo got some rounds in, but did you think the fight was going to go the way that it did?
Of course, he got all the attributes that Floyd got. He got everything. He's a special nigga, bro. He a good nigga, bro. Yeah.
No, that's what's up.
The illest nigga in Nebraska.
Literally. Literally. So, what do you think about this? As one of your homeboys, matter of fact, Tank fighting Jake Paul next month.
I think he gonna clip him.
Yeah. I see you. I don't
right,
know what
Damon.
happened, but I remember I saw
Golden State, what up?
I followed you on the gram, and they was talking about you
Yeah,
potentially.
you can hear it in his voice that he trying to push himself through it. You think, man? Let me just tell you how this interview hit me different. Let me just be real with y'all. I ain't gotta be too specific, but I had a certain somebody call me late night doing the same shit, and they was sounding just like this, and that shit led to me hanging up on him. And I ain't talked to him since, so I know exactly what kind of energy this is.
Paul. So why did that fight happen, and what do you plan on doing next? Because I know you got another run in you. Pause.
I ain't gonna lie. This next one gonna be crazy. This next one gonna be crazy. I'm gonna dedicate this next 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
And you know, I'll retire after that, but I'm gonna do it again.
Reef was good.
Where do you see the welterweight division right now? Because nobody's fighting each other. You know,
I fought everybody.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did. That's why we think about you, and we'll get into you after you answer this question. But we'll do it there. To me, you had everything.
Yeah.
I remember because the first time I seen you, Floyd was in jail. You came out with the Floyd shit. Yeah, it's very entertaining. A lot of people don't know that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gonna hype a nigga up. I like you, bro.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I like you, bro.
The butcher was good.
Mace, I like him better than you.
Yeah, he toasted.
Nah, you don't like it. Hey, Mace, my bad, Mace. Hey,
Yeah,
that nigga gonna hype a nigga up, man.
Nah, I'm Mase as well, but not only I'm a fan of boxing, I'm still a fan of yours, but I'm just saying my first time seeing you, you got the Free Floyd Mayweather shirt on. You was coming out dancing. Not only dancing, you was fucking niggas up. And
for sure.
And a lot of people, what I really liked about you is that you know how to talk. A lot of people could talk, but they can't fight. A lot of people could fight, but they can't talk. I love the slogan, the can man. I like when them niggas used to get mad when you used to do your interviews after the fight. And they be like, don't say this. Nigga, we on cable. What the fuck?
Allen was good with it, homie. I ain't gonna lie. Cam, he running it down, so he definitely letting you know. I used to listen to him. I don't think it's right now just going off the energy right now. It seemed like he did it. He did it with good intent. He was trying to let it flow. I just think the mistake was doing it when he was under any influence of anything, right? I think that kind of, you get me? That was the first bad decision right there because there was just no telling what you was going to get. Shout out to my homie adding some color in the chat, man. Shout out to Dante, man. Much love to the homie. He said, man, just ask. Man, what the hell? What that? Oh, all right, there we go. Just add some color. Support, like, and subscribe, man. Y'all heard the man. Double tap that screen. Subscribe to the channel. Let's be.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
right.
well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
I'm glad that he was trying to. It seemed like he was trying to let it flow, but yeah, it's a tough. Like it's people that drink are unpredictable. You never know when they just gonna start going, and that's what that was here.
Nigga, we on cable. What the fuck? You don't say this. We gonna say what the fuck we want to say.
Yeah. No, because it's cable. We can say what the fuck we want to say. It's just like the show. We can say what the fuck we want to say.
Exactly.
Yeah,
100%. So when I see you taking off some time,
I'm mesmerized by style.
Nigga, yeah, bro.
I did not know you looked that good in person.
Yep. There you go.
Thank you.
Why did everybody tell me that? Like, I don't know how to take that.
Now you gassing it?
No. It's just like if somebody tells you that you look better in person than on camera, then it's like, damn, do I look bad on camera? Like you think that about yourself too.
No, but you look so good in person.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, what do you think about the welterweight?
You like a singer.
What's this singing name, baby?
You look like that singer, and you know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure you heard it before.
Stupid, yeah.
If you're gonna say Coco Jones,
yes,
then I've been told that a lot.
Yeah,
Coco Jones.
You look dead on her.
Hey, the welterweight division.
Yeah.
What do you think about it right now?
What you wasted that?
In the back, yeah. CJ was good, homie. Her boyfriend was in the back. Her boyfriend was in the back looking at AB like that. The Rockford was looking at Kid Austin.
Sorry. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Yeah. That's AB, yeah, that's AB right there, bro. That's the boyfriend in the back with Cora. He's not
everybody moving up.
You're not playing with him, bro.
You see Terence, he just moved up.
Boyfriend ain't playing.
Everybody moving up.
Big
Everybody
roll
moving
up.
up. Everybody moving up.
40 get ready to be welterweight or 154?
40.
Go 40. Going back down.
I would not listen. I'm done doing favors.
Okay.
I'm not a 47-pounder.
Right.
I'm not. You know, I was just doing favors, but I mean, he from Ohio too. Don, you know what I'm saying? But
Cleveland.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm just done doing favors. My next fight will be at 40.
I hate it.
Okay.
Man, I hate this.
Who would you like to fight at 40?
Everybody. Everybody. And the crazy thing is that it's just, you know, they all hang with me, but fuck it. We just got to get the money, man. Fuck them niggas.
Who you saying fuck? What niggas you saying fuck you to?
Everybody.
Okay. Gotcha.
Fuck them niggas, man. 140. I gotta win everybody. I'm gonna win every belt. If you got a belt at 140 pounds, I'm coming to get it.
Who's at 140?
Everybody.
Dogs.
Like knows that are still at 140.
I don't know because like he said, everybody's moving up. And then the thing about it, that'd be a good question for Sen. And I'm pretty sure A knows who's at 140 because it looked like he got his eyes.
Yeah, name 3 for us.
He better know the fighters. He better know the fighters at 140 with them belts. T.O., Gary, Antoine, throw them out.
Adrien Broner.
About the name itself.
Broner, Adrien.
Yeah.
Adrien Broner.
In other words, he don't know. He don't know Matiz got a belt. Nope. As soon as he named himself, I know he don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking him up.
All right, let me see before
help him out.
We'll come back to boxing, man. I know we got to get ready to get into some football. My last question is, where's your relationship at today with Tank and Floyd?
Tank will always be my baby brother. That's my baby brother, man. Right. Last time I seen him, though, that nigga made me cry, man.
Why is that? How?
We was he didn't know I was there. He was at the casino in Miami, and he didn't know I was there. I grabbed him and we hung together all night. Pause. But we was together all night, and then he dropped me off. He dropped me off, and but before I got out of the car, he said, "Here." He gave me every dime he had on him. That shit made me cry because I used to do the same shit for him.
That's what's up. Yeah, y'all had the TV show 25-8, all that shit. I know that shit, brother. Absolutely. And what about with Floyd?
Yeah, it's dope at Tank. I just wish he wasn't toasted. Man, I wish because he was clear-headed. This would be way smoother. This would actually be dope.
Okay, guess we can move on to football then.
That? Oh my God.
Yes. Let's do the football. I guess I answered the question about Floyd.
Okay. Well, you ready for football? Today, we are joined with our analyst.
Listen, all right. Y'all want to know what's crazy, bro? I really love that nigga, bro. I love him, bro. I mean, our relationship probably not be the best, but I can really say that I love the nigga.
That's what's up. I'm pretty sure he love you too, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes it be like that, bro.
Tough love, man. Yeah.
So, I know the real static though.
What is it? What's the real static? I think you deflect when I ask a question you don't want to answer the stat. And try to go to stats because you don't want to answer the question. If you don't want to answer the question, it's cool because you presented it because we was going to move on. But then you said, I know the real static. So now you're leaving a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I guess, can we talk about the real static or do we need to move on?
I mean,
yeah. Guess that means move on. You want to talk about
there ain't no commercial breaks, but it's okay. It's all right.
Means well, liquor in the system is no telling.
I would never do it. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I understand 100%. Sometimes some things don't need to be said, but you said what you need to say. So I understand.
I mean, we'll talk, though. Yeah. We'll talk. We'll talk.
All right, let's get it.
Okay, so let's get started with football. Today, we are joined with our analyst, Arabia.
Arabia, what's up?
Well, hello. Arabia. Well, hi, how are you?
Good, man. How you been?
Been really, really good. So I offer a new service now where people can book chats with me one-on-one to talk football. They have been very interesting.
It's supposed to be
everybody
deleted
who joined the chat, thank you so much. Having good football talks. To everybody who showed their genitalia, it's not that. This is not an OnlyFans situation. When you get on the camera, just have some decorum. But really good football chats. I feel energized and ready to talk about week 2.
That's what's up.
Arabia, is that a real background?
Hey, Stack, could you stop?
Yes.
Can you stop? You.
Arabia.
Yo, bro, some G, yo, bro, some G shit we gotta.
Oh, all right. Oh shit.
I told you that.
My bad.
Like it's all like pause the show for a minute. Like I love your energy and the shit.
My bad.
Your energy good, but it gotta be a limit with it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All right. And trust me, I love you. You know you my brother. I'm just saying it was cool, but her boyfriend here.
Cam just checked me.
Nah, you my brother. I'm saying like, yo, what type of brother? What type of brother I'm gonna be if my boyfriend here and you like it's of course you know stat look good, but it gotta be a limit, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta stop that.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right.
Sorry about that, Nick.
I'm all right.
Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. And I ain't trying to come at you, but that's my sister too. So
yeah.
All right. All right, yo.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll bring Arabia back in. Yeah, the Bengals put Joe Burrow in that position. If you think about your top 4 quarterbacks in the league in no particular order, most people have Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, in whatever order you put them in. 3 of those quarterbacks have some sort of offensive line. They have some sort of run game. They have some sort of defense. Joe Burrow does not, and it's been a problem since last season. This season, through 2 weeks, the offensive line is dead last in quarterback hits, the worst with quarterback hits. They are 30th in the league with quarterback pressures. That's just the offensive line. Move on to the running backs. They are the 2nd worst in the NFL in yards per carry. You know what that means? Once again, that's an offensive line problem. It's not a Chase Brown problem. It's an offensive line problem. That means the defense is getting in the backfield or to the line of scrimmage and not allowing the running back to get any yards per carry. Last but not least, that defense, 2nd worst in the NFL in forced punts. They did not give Joe Burrow the same tools that the other top 4 quarterbacks in the NFL right now also have. So unfortunately, this injury was inevitable due to the Bengals putting the cart before the horse, because you know what they do have? Probably one of the best receiving duos in the NFL. You can't get the ball to Jamar Chase. You can't get the ball to T. Higgins if Joe Burrow does not have enough time to throw it. If he's constantly on his back, pause, getting sacked, getting hit, getting injured. So yes, Jake Browning came in and he did what he had to do. He threw 3 interceptions.
It's almost over, y'all. I don't know if
he Joe Burrow injury,
couldn't end it like that.
A lot of it is
we do something else.
Cause we said Mama Cincinnati Bengal fan too, so you got it first.
They don't watch no football.
I mean, all right, you told me to stop.
Look, this nigga, look, he still can't stop.
My bad, bro.
All right, hey, we gonna have to actually go, my nigga. We gonna have to actually go, man. I'm gonna pay you for your time, for being.
He just can't. He couldn't stop. Yeah, every time.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, no. I can't.
Dang, that's crazy. He wouldn't stop doing it,
no problems with you. I'm gonna pay you for your time.
Cam,
can't violate, bro.
Yeah, that's the asshole in him. At this point, Cam was like, man, I told this dude mad times. He was like, all right, man, he just gonna get asshole.
I appreciate your time.
It's me.
If you want to wait for us outside, you could, but I'm not gonna.
If you want to wait for us outside, is crazy. We ain't gonna wait for y'all outside for it. So if you want to wait for us outside, then he counted the money out. Hey, we still gone. Man, that's terrible though. And Mase make it worse. He just sitting there with them damn glasses on, just looking. Oh yeah, that was that. So yeah, man, it was a lot of opportunities, but yeah, man. First things first, a bad decision. Intoxicated guess, especially this one, man, because AB got too much going on to be on the damn show. But man, shout out to that man, man. Hopefully he go sit his ass down, sober up, because he definitely sounded like he was toasted.
Man, all that alcohol, that's part of the reason why I stopped watching Drink Champs years ago. When they did that Mike Geronimo interview, he was on there with Royal Flush. He started crying out throughout the interview. I'm like, man, this shit is crazy. It's like, at what point do you stop?
Yeah. That
Take
liquor,
another motherfucking shot. Vroom, 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 vroom.
They up there toasting to a nigga pain and shit. They get paid. They up there toasting. Drink to that. Like what? Nah, absolutely not. Absolutely don't drink to that. That's the problem, bro. You drinking to
Grown
that.
ass man up there crying, and they taking
Yeah.
more shots. I'm like, as if that's what he needs right now is more
Yeah,
alcohol.
I'm going something. Let's drink to it. Let's take a shot. Let's take a shot. Take a shot. Nah, let's not take a shot. You take a break. As a matter of fact, you need a timeout, bro. Take a shot, my ass. But yeah, man, that was tough. But you know, we seeing AB in them type of situations. Just hopefully, man, we can get that stuff squared away, man, because it's wild, man. I
Who's
hate
his
this.
coach? Who's his coach right now?
AB coach.
Yeah.
Damn, that's interesting. I don't know if it was Cunningham or not. Final balls alcoholic. Yo, I'm telling you, that's how he's moving, man. Yeah, damn. Gotta be, I don't know. I'm not sure. Man, I'm not sure. Damn, that's crazy. I don't know who's training AB at this point. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah. I wish he would just dedicate the rest of the 3 to 5 years to the damn Calvin Ford was the last fight. Oh yeah, for Calvin. Yeah, Calvin did train him last fight. You're right. Appreciate you, Dante. You 100% right. You're right. Calvin Ford did train him in the last. So yeah, man, maybe shit. Damn, man. It's no telling. I don't think he got a designated coach at this point. That's what it looked like. It's like, man, if you're gonna dedicate yourself, then you gotta lock in, AB, man. That damn liquor, but it's clearly, you got an issue, man. I just hope he, at some point he put that damn bottle down, man, and stop drinking. Because some people don't be sympathetic at all. They don't care. They like, man, that's him. He grown. He this. It's like, you got a problem. It's deeper than being grown, and he clearly got one. So all I can say is I hope he do get whatever help he would need. You know what I mean? I'd like to see him be in a better state than that. Should be cool if he could put 3 years more into boxing. You know what I'm saying? Give us some fights. That'd be dope. You know what I mean? Get him some money, get himself back financially stable, right? You know what I'm saying? Head above water. Just be all right. And then, whatever the case, but who knows, man? Hopefully. His original camp. Watching Garcia fight from 17. Blair punched that. Yeah, Blair punched that choice fool.
Oh, my Lord, man. His tooth tumbled across the canvas. Damn.
Back, bro. I was like, is that a tooth? I hope not. And it was. I said, damn, disrespect. Blair Kizzy Cobb, man. Blair Kizab. Like my boy Tooth out, man. But yeah, man, AB, go get your ass some help, G. Seriously, man. All realness, man. All real. Let's keep building, man.
It is kind of sad how we do each other, though. Real talk. You just said something, man. That was very sobering. Like, yeah, he grown.
Yeah, that's how it be. They don't even care. Like, nah, that's what we wouldn't do. Try to help. We don't want no help.
Can't help somebody if you want to help themselves.
You know we got a problem, bro. Then we more of the reason is just try to help. We don't want no help. That's it. We stupid. We need to grow up. We be wild. We don't even care, yo. Nah, man. About it, yeah, man. So I ain't saying sit here and feel sorry for him though, but I'm just able to recognize when I see somebody with an issue and just real enough to say I hope they smart enough and they get to a point where they can determine that they need that people see they need and just be better off because of it. Because look, man, boxing take and look, you know what? Let's talk about it. Let's have a teachable moment out of it. It ain't gotta all be bad, but it just goes to show you, bro, how boxing really chew you up and spit you out, man. I think it comes in different phases, man. Like you start off broke and you know why you doing this, and you get to the point where that shit start to pay off and start to enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? Then you find yourself having to adjust to being a person that went from being broke to having money. So you make a bunch of bad decisions, right? Furthermore, that shit go to your head. Now you add liquor and partying and women in the mix. Now you done got yourself a situation where you done down there fell off like AB, right? Making them bad decisions, looking out for people, spending money, being reckless with it. And then it's like, now you got to readjust to being, you get what I'm saying? Not being that guy and be broke. So you continue to make bad decisions on that end. Now you don't have to, guess the financial means to kind of take care of yourself the same way. So it look even worse, right? When you doing it, you destroying yourself. So I think he went through phases. I think he went from a guy that didn't have nothing right to get doing, because it was a certain level where he was locked in. He was beating ass because of it, and we knew it, right? And you can see the point in which it switched in his career where he kind of tried to bit off more than he could chew. Doing like look what he said, bro. That's fucking trauma, bro. I look, I ain't blaming nobody. We just having a conversation, bro. What did stood out in that conversation when he did talk about boxing? What did he say when he asked him about weight? Said, man, I ain't going to 47, man. I ain't doing
favors for people.
Bro, I ain't blaming shit or nobody, but you're not going to tell me that shit wasn't money related, him going up there just because they felt like he had the talent to do it. He should have never fought at 147 pounds, if we being honest. He should have never, outside of Paulie Malignaggi, he fought at the Barclays, and we was there, me and my brother, we seen it live. He should have never fought there again. You get what I'm saying? That should, think about what, and it's the state he in. Think about what he still decided to say when he asked him about that weight. 47, 54. He like, man, doing no more favors. Like hell no, dude. I ain't no 47 pounder. Like, I ain't going up there just making no more fights. And then make you wonder sometimes, who he talking? What are he talking about? Telling you, now you sitting there when you go ahead and do these things that you calling favors. I'm just saying, and you don't work out. You find yourself on the outs. You know what I'm saying? Picking up the pieces. That shit tough, man. That's why I say boxing, man. Boy, it chew you up, spit you out, man. You'll be at the top. That fall from grace be crazy. And then you'll spend the better part of your life trying to get back to something that's normal. You know what I'm saying? That's what it been looking like for him. Like, even him naming an album, Still Adjusting the Fame. Like the shit that he do when he up, yeah. And then it's like, then when you down, it's like, you got to respond to that. Now you got to deal with self and how you just fell off from where you once was. That shit got to be a hell of a ride, I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I just hope he tighten up overall. Dark Kent was good with it.
And to the point about the fall off, that shit is often assisted too. The very same people who put you in position, they also give you access to things. They feed your ego, tell you this and you that. And then the moment you start to believe it, and then when the eventual fall off happens, now everybody's looking at you like you crazy for believing in the shit that they put in your head.
Right.
It's all set up, man. I was reading about they said, what's my man's name? Don King had a damn compound. He had a compound where they had drugs and all these things readily available for the fighters. A lot of them dudes was getting strung out like in the 80s. It wasn't just Mike Tyson. Remember, he had that monopoly.
I got you. Appreciate you.
People are what's name, man? People are ate that.
Right. It's tough, man. Yeah, man. 704 Joe, my dog, was a down after him and Floyd fell out. Yeah. Seemed like he just never did good with that stuff, right? With them, with falling out for people, with the people, and it just, then on top of that, you taking losses. Like, seemed like, remember when he first took that Mike Donna loss, seemed like everybody switched up on him, and he said it, he spoke about it, and it seemed like it got crazy because that was one of the first times where I seen somebody lose, and then you could feel like without being there, the energy around them was different with the people. You could tell like immediately people scrambling. They body language ain't even the same. People ain't talking. Dudes on their phone doing all types of shit. They just plotting their next move. Like you could just feel it. Like all right, on to the next thing. Like it just was weird.
Going high. Say that again. I'm sorry. Let's take that over.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm sorry.
Okay. Bye.
This nigga want to talk to me. And nigga, you were alky, nigga. I don't want to talk to you, nigga. I just needed you for entertainment for the show. Fucking junkie. Yeah, man. My God.
No, you're all good. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh wow. That's the part. Shout out to Stretched Out Boxing. Appreciate you, bro. That was the part right there. You just needed them for entertainment for the show. Junkie this, that. Says you don't want to talk to him. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Cause you just sat up there and said you love him. So like, yeah. It made me start thinking about the shit Ant said. Now I'm thinking about when you ran in the rock. What was that in the park? Yeah, he ran that time. It started making me think of that. He's going back and forth with Core, and he played that shit. He was talking a certain way to him. Yeah, man, I ain't like the damn, man. We ain't have to do him like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably wanted to come to you because he felt like he made a mistake. You know how people off liquor, alcohol is either they're going to be remorseful or they're going to keep going. And you can obviously see he was, you know, remorseful if he wanted to speak to you. J Bean was good with it. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. He should have said that to his face. Shout out to Cal Cooler because the video he sent me with the gentleman speaking, I forgot what you said his name was, but that's what he said. Yeah, and you definitely, if that's what you wanted to say, you know what I'm saying? You went off after the fact, and I mean, I guess he was being a nuisance, but you gotta know, man. I know how people off liquor be. They really don't think clearly, and it's like they be the last ones to know they being annoying. I swear it's every time. All my experiences through the years, they be the last one to know they're annoying the shit out you. They could be talking you to death. You're not in the mood. They don't even know. Just going. And that's what he was doing, just being like a nuisance, man. It's unfortunate, but look, prayers to AB, man. Go get the help. Look, I like your 3 to 5 year plan. Lock in, man. I bet I'm willing to bet if he truly lock in, it's people that are supported. I'm willing to bet it's people that support the man if he truly did lock in like that. You know what I'm saying? So I hope he do. I hope he do.
Yeah, but him saying that, it states clearly what his intention was. If it were that type of situation where he had genuine intentions, he was excited about having AB on the show, wanted to conduct an interview, but the guy just happened to be inebriated, so he went off course. Then yeah, you know, it'd be more aligned with what you're saying right now. Like, yo, he's just being a nuisance. But for this dude to say, I just wanted you on the show for entertainment, like this dude is some sort of like a jester or something like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Nasty work.
So you already knew the man was fucked up and you brought him on the show anyway.
Yeah.
Because you wanted it to go that way.
Yeah. Because you said it. Yeah, it's true. That's true. Yeah. I don't know about 3 to 5 years in boxing though. I ain't got 5. I like the mentality though. If he could put his eggs in that basket to try it though, I'd rather that than going on interviews being the laughing stock. Hell no, that's crazy. Being all sprung over the co-host and man, that's weird. Now he just going out like Willie Lump.
Everybody playing AB, man. There was that one clip where he was up in the restaurant and the homegirl was telling him he ain't having no more, whatever the hell she said to him. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Everybody raining on AB parade.
Right. Damn, man. But you know what? Through all of this, I still root for him in terms of like hoping he get whatever help he need, so he could be all right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see that dude messed up in the game. There's some people that just truly don't care. They like, man, hey, that's him. Like I said, and he grown. Travis was good with it. They be like, he's grown. Let's talk fashion, my guy Remo. And it's just posted some deleted scenes, over and over. Nah, I did. I shout out to Kobe Tron. I played that video first, so I get it. I definitely get it in terms of. But again, like I'm looking at all that now. You my brother, I love you. You know what I'm saying? And then if it's my brother, I love you. It shouldn't be. I don't want to talk to you. You alcoholic. I don't talk to you, junkie. I just use you for views. You know what I mean? Like, damn, that sounded crazy. Like that part, bro. That's crazy. Like you just use them for views. So again, you wanted it to go that way then. Because what kind of views? You wasn't hoping for no intellectual conversation. Y'all know that dude ain't paying attention to boxing. You know, name 3 boxers. You know he don't know what's up right now. Because he ain't even in his right mind to give you the names. That's why he started naming himself. So, yeah, I definitely level what Ant was saying. And it make a lot of sense. Especially that you had an opportunity to talk to him behind the scenes from what it sounded like, right? So you knew what was up. And then that, like it says, you played your hand. I guess you got real annoyed. Like, I don't want to talk to him. And he being apologetic because you know how they are, bro. Somebody that's drunk that really rock with you, when they make a mistake, bro, they want to apologize, bro. They want to say sorry.
Hug you and shit.
You know it. He wanted to give you dap you up like 20 times in 15 seconds, bro. Tell you he's sorry.
You know how I get when I
He was harmless though, yo. That's what I will say, Ant. I get it. You could say he was being annoying, but it was harmless because he wasn't about to do more. Damn, he should have shut the hell up, but it was harmless, man. AB ain't want no trouble. He just toasted, man. You know what I mean? Just toast. Still adjusting the theme, y'all. Talk about switching up my childhood idol. Yeah, Damon, I know that was my guy, AB. Still rock with him, man. Just want to see him get right. You said, play that. I missed that. What you miss, Remo? Which one you miss, my guy? I always said, I don't know if a person alive that wouldn't be up about the amount of people turned it back on AB. Hey, bro, I had this conversation before, Cal. Bro, I had this conversation on a different live. I think it was the one where he was on the Danza project. Because that one made me feel crazy. I was like, bro, man, I cut the joint. He was up there roasted out his mind, bro. Out his mind. I was like, bro, and that's what I was saying. I was like, yo, if you look at how he started, like far as like people, notoriety, the entourage, ones that's constantly with him, bro, I'm telling you, without being there, when that man lost to Mike Downer and they got back there and that camera came on and those people were standing around and it was like scrambling, people was quiet. It wasn't no consoling them, you good. It wasn't no, nah, we still here. It wasn't that. It was like completely like, all right, the ride is over. I swear on everything. That's what I felt watching it. I was like, oh, the ride over. In their mind, they're like, yeah, this shit over. He lost. I promise you. I swear when they put some of them people that I seen around him, I ain't never see him again. I'm dead serious. I'm like, bro. And then I remember one of the first times he spoke about it when he lost, how people switched up and you seen it. Like you see all the people he started with to where he at now. Now he on interviews. Like if he had some of the same people really around him, he probably don't be on that fucking interview drunk, yo. Seriously though, because somebody would have not let him do it. That's what I'm talking about. That's when you ain't got the people around you, yo. And who the fuck came up there with him now that I'm thinking about that? Nah, y'all bogus too. I get it. You probably like he got to get it back. So I don't want to get the pointing finger because I know his situation, right? They made sure they paid him and that even looked weird doing it on camera, counting the money out and all that. That was a little off. But yeah, man, if you had people with you, bro, I get it. You gotta get some money, but nah, he wasn't supposed to. Yo, y'all weren't supposed to do it. All money ain't good money. And if you not in a condition physically, mentally, right, to deliver that interview, then why do it? Make a fool out of it. It wasn't worth it. Nah, hell no. Relationship probably different now after that. It's crazy. It ain't necessary. Nope. So this new cam is a weirdo. You don't like him, huh? Crush the legend, my guy.
Remo was talking about that last clip, just the one where he was calling him alcoholic and all that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got you, Remo. Yeah, man. Kyle. Yeah. They was that night. They was looking like, all right, how we get the hell up out of this situation without it being more awkward than it is. He already lost. Like I don't care, bro. I watched my brother lose. We not about to sit around like somebody died. What we doing? So you mean to tell me we drinking, partying, popping champagne, going crazy when you win? Then there got to be a funeral if you lost. And I get it, but what I'm saying, it wasn't like no support after the loss. It was like, oh, all right, this dude lost. Where that Uber at? That's what I was feeling. I was feeling that energy. Like, yeah, where that Uber at, y'all? Like, dudes was like, yeah, that's it. That'll do it. But I got you. Here it go, Remo. With the other short cam clip.
Going high. Say that again. I'm sorry. Let's take that over.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm sorry.
I'll do it again. Bye.
Come on, this nigga want to talk to me. And nigga, you were out eating, nigga. I don't want to talk to you, nigga. I just needed you for entertainment for the show. Fucking junkie. Go ahead, man. My bad.
No, you're all good.
Hey, he said he just needed him for entertainment for the show. Fucking junkie. So yeah, that's what it was. I guess you got your entertainment for the show. At the expense of AB. That's low though, man. I ain't gonna lie. And I just wish we would stop doing that to each other because I think as far as getting him off the show, that's cool. Like you kind of dead it. He gave him several chances, cool. But then to do that like that, that's extra. Like you went in. So yeah, he got problems. That's the part that I don't know, because I don't give a damn what you say. Some of the best of us got people that you know that got issues, and you love them dearly. So it's like, I ain't saying AB my family, but I just, I say what I need to say responsibly. Like, I hope he get the help and just move on. I ain't going to kick him while he down, because that's not AB in rare form at all. That's AB in the state that he don't need to be in at all on nobody's podcast like that. Once he started slurring with the first couple words they asked him, I'm like, yeah, it's one of them. Because I'm not gonna lie to you when I tell you somebody just called me doing that, and it pissed me off immediately, because it's like, it's something about that energy I just don't like it, and it's never good. So yeah, man, that's unfortunate.
What happened to the love and respecting this man's time and all that?
I guess
him being a brother.
Yeah,
I love you, bro. You know what I mean? I appreciate the time and everything like that. And
I got something for you. I know you. And just count the money out. I'm like, yeah, I ain't never see you pay nobody else on cam. You know what I'm saying? Damn, bro, you did use AB for the views. Like, shit, y'all don't even need that, right? Y'all doing y'all thing. You don't even. That's a cheap tag. That's why I'm saying, like, y'all do what y'all want. Y'all say what y'all want. Y'all ain't need to use AB for no views. I ain't need that. You know what I mean? Damn, that was weak. Hanging fruit in his classes, yeah, man. Yeah, man. He need to be somewhere else, bro. Oh man, I wish I knew. Wish I knew that he had the people around him that really, cared, because I could see the reason why somebody would be with him, letting him do it, because of the money, though. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, that's when it gets scary. Now you just doing shit for the bad. Now you just stay afloat, like, right? No fights coming in. You going and doing pieces of interviews, getting paid in front of people. The only thing you didn't do is physically show what the payment was on camera, right? That's the only thing you didn't do, right?
And tap dance. And then on the other side of it too, for Cam, to your point, the show is wildly successful.
Right.
You don't gotta do no like lowbrow shit like that. Play a nigga out on camera. Like, your show is already popping. Why you gotta do stuff like that?
Come on, people laugh when y'all laugh. Like, you get me? Y'all do start laughing. People laugh with y'all. Like, you get me? Like, this shit, y'all got a good chemistry vibe. You got the pretty co-host, which is cool. It just flow. It's dope. You treat her like family. Y'all ain't being weird. Like, it's a nice, what I mean? Y'all built something. So I just did. That was a cheap way out. Maybe you was bored today. And he's super petty, so he don't care. Damn, I just wish it wasn't like that. Shout out to Flo saying, oh my God, Mr. Improv. Man, I wish it wasn't like that. Really do, man. Because at the expense of AB was nasty work, man. Damn. He did with Mendo. Yeah, he sang, what's the name? Stat baby, Treasure Wilson, I think is her name. Shout out to her though, man, because she handled it well too, laughed it off, didn't say nothing crazy, didn't go off or nothing, just kept her composure. That's cool. Salute to her. Yeah, I hate that for you, AB. Tighten up, man. Tighten up, man. Do what you said. Get the next 3 years, man. I don't know about 5, but 2, 3, 2.5 or something. Yeah, man. Go ahead and do your thing. Shakur stuff for himself the way he did. Ken Mase was going at it. Oh yeah, you're not gonna cut, because it's like, I'll say this, and I ain't even saying it like because it's him and nigga, he don't need me coming to his aid. The thing I don't like about situations like this, not just his, but this one and any other time, right? We go the hardest on each other. It's like, when it's us against us, we feel like we really got a point to prove. And we go above and beyond, like, with the petty shit, and nothing be off limits. But it's like anybody that you would probably should have some type of energy like that with, you wouldn't have. You know what I mean? But we do it to each other. And I just thought it was, I don't know, like, it's kind of the same old song and dance. Like, we get these positions, we get in position, we get platforms, followings, audience that tap in on a regular, and then we use it to go at each other. And then before you know it, if that other person is in that same realm, now you got 2 fan bases of the people going at each other. So it's like, you get what I'm saying? It just become messy and stupid, man. It's like, man, why we can't use our platforms to build each other? You know what I'm saying? And I see too many, like, we get in position, now everybody else got to catch up. Now you ain't this, I'm doing this, and you ain't doing that. I just don't never see nobody else do that. Like, but we do that to each other. It's like, bro, we stunt on each other is what I'm saying. Well, it ain't like, yo, you know what? I got to this point, let me show you how to get right. It ain't that. It's like, see this? Man, you need to do what I'm doing, or figure it out, or this. It's just nasty, man. I don't like that energy, man. So Kuba went through a similar situation. Luckily, he didn't have a Floyd to kick his back in and turn on him. Yeah. Never going right. It's only going to get worse. Far fall from grace. But Taste is, yeah, man. It's far from grace. It's a tough one. Crazy thing is, man, it's never too late unless it's too late, right? Unless you give up. But you just got to, make some better decisions, man. Hate to see him in a situation like that, bro. Just looking like somebody's show pony to, yeah, let me get some clicks. Let me get some laughs. Let me come up here and embarrass myself real quick. That shit tough. Tough, man. Tough. Oh, man. Let's keep building, y'all. Let's keep it. I got this joint. I almost forgot to. I'm going to just play the audio for now, but I had some, man, with Buck on Stephen A. You know, he making his rounds. I like the little conversation he had, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Cool Boy. He had another one, though, man, that went through that BS. And when he said, Mom said, there go my house, I was like, yo, imagine that. Because she would have never got no house. She still be looking for that house if she said that to me. Yeah, I'm so serious. Gonna be there as 116, 112 would be with happens just to tell y'all first. Somebody asked about that earlier, too, Flossy. Somebody asked about that earlier. And it's crazy because I could see that. I really could. Your opinion, Uncle on the street, probably just a couple $1,000, yeah. Yeah. You can see him over there counting it out. I was like, man. Awkward as hell, though. Awkward shit, but yeah, I had the same issues R.I.P. Ricky had, man. The hit, man. That's 46 is young, and that's why I say, man, I don't laugh and joke about nobody's situation, man. But I think we became desensitized to each other's pain for whatever reason. But I ain't that cold, bro. Life ain't that. It ain't like that for me. And it's people be messed up, but nah. I always want to root for somebody to get right. As goes my house. Did he make 3 M's in that fight? I think he did. You know what I mean? You think he did. And it's crazy to say something like that because you said it like he lost. All of a sudden now he don't get no check. No, he still get paid. Like, so y'all was stupid to say. You were supposed to support him. That's still my son. Win, lose, or draw. What? You there go my house? I'd have like, yeah, you ain't never getting that shit. You will still should be waiting the rest of her life on that house. I ain't even gonna lie. There ain't gonna be a conversation. I don't even think that you could have to change my mind on that. Hell nah, not the very first time I get slapped. I'm on enemy territory. I'm out here getting slapped. I'm gonna have some stuff go wrong, and he trying not to even bring it up and complain. And on top of that, you fighting a monster, literally. You know what I mean? And it don't go your way, and then that's what you thinking. You thinking about yourself? Like, damn, that's crazy. That's why I rooted for him the way I do. That's why I root for him still, too. I seen that situation. He go through that, and I get through it and persevere. And now he in a position where he in another meaningful fight, competing for a title, and a position to make more out of his career. Life after a loss, man. That shit need to be a segment, bro. Man, that shit need to be a segment, y'all. Life after a loss need to be a segment, y'all. Might just do it. But y'all double tap that screen, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Sub to the channel. Appreciate everybody rocking out with me. Building on this good Tuesday. Talking this good old boxing, man. We will see. Hold on. Let's keep going, y'all. Yo, my house is the wildest shit ever, bro. There go my house. Let's go, man. I meant to play this yesterday, man. Yeah, my apologies, man. I be having so much in here. Yeah, life after a loss need to be a joint, man. I think so, Cal. Life after a loss. I might have to write that down for real, because it's something that I think is relevant, right? Like, because the way we treat a fighter when they lose, especially an undefeated fighter, is like crazy, bro. That definitely need to be something for real that we could rock with. Life after a loss, because the shit, think about it, that could be for anybody, not even just undefeated people, right? Just a fighter that lost, period. Especially undefeated. That shit gonna hit different for undefeated fighters. For sure. Yes, sir. Man. Big Dre, what's good, homie? Shout out to Cal and McQueen. Our next big fight is Ennis versus Lima. Yeah. Need PBC to step their game up. Yeah, I think PBC still adjusting to that, to the business side. Their model has changed. I think that's what it looked like. I hate to be wrong about it, but that's what it seems like. Seemed like our business model was just a bit different than what it once was, you know, and as a result, you seeing them kind of trying to climb back to the consistency that they was putting out. That's all. It's just the consistency is not there. Like, I think they was putting on more cards and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely want to see them get back to what they were doing at maximum capacity, right? You want to see them operating. Thurman versus Fundora, October 25. Yeah, that's a good one. Ain't gonna lie, down to that's damn sure a good one. That's definitely a good one. We're gonna see, because that could be the end of an era. That could be the end of an era right there with the wrong kind of loss with Keith, bro. That could be the end of the era, man. Keith get his ass beat by Fundora, bro. He might have to pack it in. I don't know how many more he gonna take though. Know how many losses he gonna stick around and take. I have no clue, y'all. Y'all double tap the screen, man. Let's get the lights up, man. We're gonna keep building. Let me get to this. Damn, that's nasty work from them, man. Did my boy like that? You know what? Real quick, pit stop, because you mentioned Boots and Lima coming up. Yeah, that is the next fight, because we in what, September, October 11th. Yeah, that is the next fight coming up. I do want to play what Tim Bradley said. You know, he has some interesting comments in regards to Boots. So you know how we do him, the Clip King. We're gonna play it. We're gonna get to a double tap screen. We're gonna keep rocking, y'all.
Tim Desert Storm Bradley, you already know the rest. Yo, check this out. I was reading through the comment section this morning, man. That's where I get my topics from. I get my topics from you guys at home. Anyways, yeah, I don't really too much want to talk about Crawford anymore. It's purposely because, you know, it's time for him to rest. I don't want to talk about any of the, you know, future or what his future holds or whatever. We got to wait on him. You know, I don't want to talk about any potential matchups and stuff like that. I saw a couple of comments where they're talking about, what do you think I'm going to 75? And I don't want to talk about that. I want to let him relax, enjoy his victory, go on vacation, talk to his family, then come back and decide on what the hell he wants to do. But I will say this. He can do whatever the hell he want to do.
You heard SM Pride? There you go. He can do whatever the hell he want to do. What's left for Bud? Shit, maybe this.
I'm gonna say the same thing. You know, I'm gonna sit down with my team, and we're gonna discuss what's next in the future for Terence Crawford. And you know, who knows? I might go down to 160.
Might be 160. SM Pride might be 60 and go take a title down there. He might oblige that guy Vergil Ortiz that said he willing to fight him at 160. You know. Yeah, no, I don't think he retiring. He said it. Bomac said he not retiring. He said he not retiring yet, so maybe he got one more division to conquer. Maybe he'd be a 6th division champion, bro.
I'll just leave y'all with that. All right. Well, one comment in particular.
Mug, what it do? We should know about it early next year. Benavidez. Nah, I doubt we ever see that, you know. And I don't think we should. I think Benavidez is way too big. I think I just don't think that's in the cards. I don't even think that's a fight I'm interested in. Because again, I get it with the Canelo fight, but now you talking about a light heavyweight. I wouldn't want to see him squeeze down to 68 again, and I wouldn't want to see Crawford go up to 75. I think that'd be too much, in my opinion. I just think he's too damn big. You get me? That dude down there cruiserweight for real. And Benavidez is, man, it's a much different challenge even at this point than what Canelo is. Yeah, 6'2". Oh damn. Crazy ass punch output, gas tank, pressure, fighter, heavy jab, combination body shots. Even Bud was talking about how he fight Benavidez.
You got Shakur as the next GOAT.
Talk to him,
What
Tim.
about Boots? Let's talk about Boots for a minute, man. Let me talk about Boots for a minute. Boots is an exceptional talent. Exceptional talent, man. You know, is he Crawford? No, he's not Crawford. But the fact that he can switch, he's athletic, extremely talented, man. You know, got power, got speed, he's young, you know. He's one of those guys that can remain in boxing for a very long time and climb up different weight classes with his skill and his talent. But this is the problem. You know, like, this is what's missing, okay? What's missing is, okay, he got heart. He got heart. But what's lacking? And this ain't a shot. This is for real. This is what I see. He got heart.
Yeah, 12 threes.
Checking my back.
I think it's a matter of politics, circumstances, situations, decisions. It's a lot of, I think, contributing factors to Boots, but I don't think it's about him being scared of nobody. I just think it's a matter of time, and I think it's about to happen at 54. I think the Boots era about to start at 54.
He ain't got balls.
He left a
Think about
nice.
that. When I say he got heart, when he got heart, oh, shoot. You want to spar? Oh, we can spar. Oh, we can spar, no doubt. He get in the fight, oh, you know you gonna get the dog. You gonna get the dog. He gonna be all up over you, all up on your ass. You know? Shoot. But he's had, and his actions has shown me that he don't trust himself. He don't trust himself. He don't fully trust his abilities. He don't truly trust in himself. And I know some of y'all gonna be like, oh man, this is management. The fighter is the boss, not the damn manager.
I just want to stop it real quick. I understand what Tim's saying because it's true, right? But I just don't think everybody's in control or making those decisions how they should be in control or involved in making those decisions. And I think you got guys that's cool with letting their team work out those situations in the fights, and they just say yay or nay to them, right? I think he's learned a bit from how he's been criticized for not being involved in his own business, and maybe that'll impact or influence the way he handles his business moving forward. But I'm truly interested to see the Lima fight, what kind of statement he make, how he look, and then from there, who he fight in that very next fight. I can't wait because when he get one of those name guys, man, they're gonna have to keep that same energy with Boots.
Fighter. I call my manager and I say, this is what I need. I want this. A, B, C, D. Make it happen. That's what the fighters do. Yeah, they the boss. They hired the manager, not the other way around. Yeah, you know, you get some managers that come out, you know, and you know, to the Olympics and they sign these guys or whatever to a contract, but ultimately they just you know, they information. That's what they is. They work out the deals. They bring the information back to the fighter, and that's that. And that's that. The fighter should have control of his career and talking with it and communication with his manager. But ultimately, at the end of the day, If I tell my manager back in the days, Cameron Duncan, hey, I'm not fighting unless the number get up here. He got to go, and he got to go fight for that money. Yeah. He got to go negotiate with the promoter. Yeah. But who told him? I told him. So when I'm talking about balls, that means that, man, this dude has so many opportunities. God damn, I ain't gonna clean my face. So many opportunities to fight top fighters. You know, Tim Tszyu, if you didn't know, Tim Tszyu, he could have been the first one to knock him out. Who else? He could have fought against Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, he could have served Teofimo Lopez. He didn't do it.
Mercury Rising
You
was
know,
good,
he
fam.
could have fought against Vergil Ortiz.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna see Bud go up to 75, though. I think that is just, phew, that's a lot. You know what I mean? That's a lot. I get it though, but you heard him. He said, shit, maybe he go to 60.
He didn't do it. Why? Why? No balls. No balls. Yeah, that's why. So when I look at that, me being a fighter,
I hear Tim, but I don't think it's a lack of balls per se. I just think it's a lack of taking control and realizing. Sometimes I think truly that these fighters don't realize the power that they have. You get me? Like, I hate to hear him sometimes, well, I'm a fighter, I don't know about the business. Like, some of these guys are really comfortable saying that, and as a result, you see when how their careers are moved, it's not going to be based on the moves they facilitate or help influence get made. It's just going to be more of a, well, I'm a fighter, and then they handle the business. So it's like, I think when you get to a certain point, especially if you're a big deal and you making that money, I think you need to be involved in your business affairs and know what the hell going on. Understand as well as you can the ins and outs of your own business, because it's you that's taking the punishment at the end of the day. So you should always be informed when it comes to your business. You know what I'm saying? Crawford versus Fundora. Shit, anything is possible, shit, but you never know if you go all the way back down to 54. Like, the only thing I can say is he mentioned 60. You know, he mentioned it briefly and it was, you know, spurred of the moment, but it is something to consider.
later I say, I don't know. Do I get behind that? Am I going to co-sign on that? No. But then you got a guy like Shakur that's calling everybody out, and ain't nobody picking up the phone.
Tell him,
They
Tim.
don't want to see Shakur. Yeah, that's different. Just like Crawford, when he got avoided, Shakur is the guy that gets avoided. I mean, any guy that's getting avoided, they bad. They bad. Yeah, any guy that's getting avoided. You know, it's crazy because
that's facts, Cal.
I look at you know, guys.
But I told
popular,
you 2 cents. That's gonna be next.
You know,
Guys, or Usyk.
Even if they dangerous, they still, you know what I mean. People still want to fight them because they know they're gonna get a big ass paycheck. You know, Shakur is pretty damn popular. You know what I mean? And still, they don't want to mess with him. Still, they don't want to get in the ring with him. Teofimo Lopez, you know Teofimo Lopez. He's just like Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what day he's having. 1 minute he want to fight Shakur, the next minute he don't want to fight.
250
1 minute he want to fight, Haney, and then last minute he pull out a $12 or $11 million deal, whatever the damn number was.
Yeah.
Pull out the deal. Oh, I'm good. You know what I mean? Make an excuse. Oh, he's Muslim and we're gonna fight in Saudi Arabia. It has to be here in the man. Just making excuses, man. Excuses. That's
Tell me on people's ass.
Got a lot of heart, but no balls. You know, they don't truly
Tell
believe in themselves.
Beat, bro.
Yeah, where has that gone? Where the balls at in the game? Yeah, you know what that means, right? That means being a man. That's what that means. That means being a man. Because I know a lot of women out there that are hard. Yeah, and will fight back. But they can't be a man because they lack something, as you know. You know? But being a man and having balls, that means that you're willing to risk it all. That's what that means. You're willing to risk it all.
Tim don't be beat, bro.
You believe in yourself. You believe in your skills. You believe in your talent. You believe in your abilities. That's what that means. Yeah. Boots, hell of a talent. Hell of a talent. Hell, I'm telling you, I like his dad. He got a hell of a team. Yeah. But the new dude needs to go. He needs to go to the bathroom and look down. Yeah. Say, do I got some or
Tim
not?
should have been on YouTube, right? He said he need to go to the bathroom and look down.
Rank him amongst,
Do I got some or not?
top fighters in the
Yo,
game,
Tim
man.
crazy.
You got to start fighting top fighters in the game, Boots. That's what you got to do,
Damn,
man.
Tim Bradley
start
is
fighting top
wild,
fighters.
bro.
And I know some of y'all going to be like, man, this energy is coming off the whole Canelo and Crawford thing and all of that. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I knew Boots wasn't going to help Canelo. I knew that. Nope. Did it look like he helped Canelo? Two different styles. I don't care the fact.
Yo, I love the YouTube, Tim. I don't care what nobody say. They tripping. The Hall of Famer, Timothy Bradley. You know, it's the Hall of Famer. You know the rest. I gotta love it, man. Y'all double tap the screen, man. We're gonna keep at it for a little bit before we get out of here.
Two different styles. Boots ain't disciplined like Crawford. Boots is not disciplined like Crawford. He's not. Boots could have never fought that type of fight. Ever the way Crawford fought.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. I'm still waiting on, I'll say this. His last fight, he fought a lot more discipline. I'm going to give him credit on that. A lot more discipline than I have seen him in the past.
Did it look like he helped Canelo?
You got to understand that.
Still got that cigarette hanging
iron
on
sharp
the
as
lip.
iron.
Shade
So if you get in there with another real win, we going to see your greatness.
Mm-hmm.
We going to see your greatness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Get in there with a real one, man. I don't know who this jabroni is he's facing. I have no idea.
And he called Lima a jabroni.
You're
Tim is
unified
wild.
champion in your weight class. I get you trying to test the waters or whatever, man. But there's a lot of opportunity for you to face a guy that I believe that you can beat. I believe that you can beat a guy like Vergil Ortiz. Yeah, I believe that. Vergil Ortiz ain't
I promise you I understand
Let's
where you're
not get it
coming from.
twisted. He
I
ain't no
do.
joke. He got a little bit of technical ability with that pressure he put on and that volume he threw in them, and he let them hands go. And he conditioned like the son of a gun, and he ain't gonna let up off the gas either. But you have the boxing ability, man, the ring smarts and ring generalship to put it all together. And that right there, man, that's just confidence and believing in yourself and your damn abilities. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Trust in yourself. That's it. I hear you in the gym 24/7. I hear you're one of the hardest working guys. You at the right place. You at the right place. You're disciplined. I hear you don't be sipping on no syrup or nothing like that. So, the streets are talking real good about you.
Tim stupid.
However,
you gonna be sipping on no syrup and none of the stuff like that?
Do you believe your greatness? Do you believe how talented you are?
Yo, Greg, me
Once
neither,
you start
bro.
believing that,
Me neither, my guy.
because you're going to say, hey, I want you so I can prove them wrong. I want you. I want you. I want you. Can't nobody mess with me. I got too much for everybody. I can do it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you get
Telling
like
you,
that,
Kyle.
then I'll be then. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be like, Boots the guy. Boots is the guy.
Boots
But
the guy.
anyways, that's my thoughts.
Boots the guy.
That's why Shakur is over Boots. Boots is talented, but Shakur, now that's a bad man. Yeah, y'all say, oh, he don't hit hard. He don't hit shit. He hurt. You better ask Sapeda. Ask Sapeda how hard he hit. Sapeda, yeah. Shoot. He had his head like a damn little ping pong ball. Bing, ding, 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 bing, 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 bing. Yeah, ask Sapeda. Hey, can he punch? Oh, he can punch a little bit. Oh, yeah. He felt
Jordan, that's exactly what's about to happen.
some thumpers.
Got to coordinate. Got to coordinate.
So don't get it twisted. Yeah, skill, precision, power, distance control, defense, technical ability, inside work, mid-range work, outside work. Man, Shakur is cold. He's one of the most skillful fighters in the game. Man, because y'all don't know what y'all looking at. Just like Crawford said, just make him look like nothing. That's the same thing with Shakur. He make him look like nothing. Anyway, that's my time. Now I'm out.
Oh, that's my guy, bro. That's my guy. Tip funny as hell. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it, man. But look, I think Boots has balls. I don't think it's a lack of balls on his behalf. I think it's a lack of being demanding. And sometimes, like I said before, these fighters are not keen or aware of the power that they have in the positions that they have, right? And like a lot of these guys do need to understand that these guys, like, they work for y'all, not the other way around. You know what I'm saying? You don't work for them, they work for you. So yeah, man. I definitely understand him 100% when he says that. My bad, y'all. LC, I think Haney can beat Shakur. LC. I mean, look. All right, well, look. You think Haney could beat Shakur? Look, anything can happen in the fight, but just listen to what Bill thinks.
Saying the first thing that I don't even know how it happened, because we thought that we was getting points. You dig what I mean? Because Core is an Olympian. Core always then got in on Devin. Nigga, are you tripping? You niggas, y'all. Nigga, the whole shit started because it was live that we're in there with Core. Not Core is getting out on us. Like, he's the big nigga. He's the big homie in the shit. It was never. We would always, nigga, first the gap was like this. The gap got closer and always that. If you got off any with Core, it was a plus. If you just had a good day, that's how it was. All the way up until now, bro. That's why I told you, I said, inside the weight classes, when we moving, just like niggas is moving now, brother, if it's too hot at 30, we already ready to go to 40, bro. Listen, brother.
No matter what, like, I get you. Look, Devin Haney, George, you're a fool. Devin Haney is a world-class athlete, world-class fighter. I think I always thought him and Shakur would be a really good fight, a 50-50 fight. Devin at the absolute best, top of his game. Yeah, him and Shakur is a great fight, but I think Shakur, he got more tools, more polish. Just think he all around better, smarter, better. No, Devin ain't gonna let nobody just do what they want to him. But you know, at the end of the day, it's levels, man. And I think the way he approached the fight with Ryan Garcia versus the way Shakur Stevenson would approach a fight like that is night and day, right? He's not gonna let nobody trick him out of the spot. And even when he decided to fight in a more pleasing way, appeasing way to the people, right? More eye-catching. He didn't do it to his detriment. You see the difference? He would have made that mistake you made and then say to pay to knock him out or dropped him all over the place and stuff like that. Yeah, gotta keep it in the tuck, Jordan. I only play that. I wasn't a diss or nothing, but shout out to LC. I just want him to know. I get how you feel about Haney. That's cool, but look at what Bill said. Bill, like, yo, we got off any, it was considered a good day. That's saying a lot. Like, you don't suppose that they'll fight as professionals when he thinks that way, right? It's tough to see them fighting when he thinks that way. So, but even with that being said, that's just my little I just be joking, you know. I'll be taking my little pokes at the Haney fans with the video, but I rock with Haney. Him and Cole would be a good fight if it could happen. I wish I could tell you some shit that I was told offline, but you know, I don't really want to put it out there because it ain't out there, but you just don't know, man. Behind the scenes, man, shit be close to being a reality. You know what I'm saying? Fights like that. I'll just say that. You know what I'm saying? So I just think the weight difference is what's going to be the issue now. You know, you got Devin at 47. Shakur talking about fighting T.O. at 40. Who, you know, by the way, while we getting closer to the end of the show, Fimo did go on the weed concept, and he spoke about the fight with Core, and this is what he said.
Yeah, you know, we're excited. Me and Shakur are prepped.
we're happy. We really want to give the fans and everyone else that's involved in boxing just overall a good showing, you know, and hopefully, you know, he and everyone that's playing a part of it in the Riyadh season comes in and really makes this happen. That's all it is. At this point, we both want to fight. We want to get it down. We talked about it on the X app. Now it's all about the business side of the people and those guys to settle it and finish it.
Do you think it happens?
To be real, I don't see why not.
Right. You want it, he wants it.
Yeah, I think it's great. It makes sense.
And that was the latest what he said on the fight. When the way he answered it made me feel like it's not going to happen. I'm hopeful that it does because I think it'll be a great fight for Shakur, but I won't hold my breath on it because I know T.O. is just unreliable. If he was more reliable, then I feel like the chances of this fight being made to be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, to be done already type deal. But yeah, that's a great point, Jordan. Like Bud and Charlo. And man, that's a great point, bro. That's low-key goated right there. Man, that's a great point. Cause they always talk about that undisputed shit, his undisputed titles, and you know, Charlo was undisputed, but he showed you the difference between a really, really good fighter, because Charlo is really, really good to me, but Terence Bud Crawford is a great fighter. It's a difference. And he showed people the difference Saturday. The difference between great and good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that is the difference. I think Devin Haney's a really, really good fighter, and I think Shakur is a great fighter. The potential to go down as a great fighter. Let me say that. I think he's a great talent. Until focus on his sobriety, no liquor, yeah. So we just never know with T.O., man. You know what I'm saying? If he put some words behind that, then we'll see in the near future. We'll see, because he can't duck and hide, man. Everybody gonna want to see if you really gonna take this fight. That's what everybody waiting to see. Wow. Everybody waiting to see if you really gonna take the opportunity to fight Shakur Stevenson. So, I mean, there's so many people that think you already not. So you're gonna see if you prove him right. If you prove him right, you a buster, T.O. You's a buster if you don't fight him. If you don't fight him, you's a buster, D. You hear me? I hope. Look, I would like to see it because I don't know a better opportunity. I don't know a better opportunity for him. I don't know a better opportunity for him. Let's hit the like button if y'all did. Let's get 100 likes. We're gonna cover some more of this stuff tomorrow. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna do the Crawford and the Stephen A. Smith. A couple of these guys. I gotta catch up on the Ariel Hawani show. Jordan. She said the suit's working on finding the location for the fight back. Because I knew he was supposed to be up there. Tim Layton, what it do, brother? How you feeling? I'm never letting T.O. off the hook for that liquor talk. Nah. Hey, don't let him, man. We're going to be on him as long as white on rice, Kyle. You feel me? Y'all double tap that screen. We'll be 12 likes away. Let me get 12 more likes. Let me get 12 people in the building to hit the like button. 12 people in the building. Make sure y'all smack that like button for your boy. You smell me? It's free. Me too, Teach. I'm definitely going. It's in NYC. I'm making sure I don't miss that. I promise you, I hope it's in NYC. Shakur going to take him to school. I'm not even going to play. Yeah, it could be a tough fight, difficult fight, challenging fight, a test, all of the good stuff, man. But I think ultimately Shakur is smarter, sharper, better, more substance, less flash, more results, less bullshit. T.O. likes to showboat, don't look good on the front foot. Not that good at cutting off the ring, and he struggles with boxers. That's something that he showed me consistently. That hasn't changed yet. The last time he was in there with a boxer, Jermaine Ortiz, he struggled and he complained about how he boxed and moved. So now I think he has a problem. GGG. So who wins, Crawford or Mayweather? Man, it's no way to really know, bro. But at the end of the day, I'm plead the fifth. I'm going with a draw. You know, the thing is with me, bro, Crawford, I mean, Floyd Mayweather was TBE. You know what I mean? And Crawford is the GOAT, one of the GOATs of this era, of this generation. He really is. And I know a lot of times they so great, you just naturally want to stack them up against each other. Like, who's better? But you know what? We'd never know. You know what? I know I lean towards Floyd. Like, it's tough to see, too many people beating him. But Crawford is just, you know what? Why it don't matter who's better? Because they'll never fight. And I get the question, though. They'll never fight. And they cut from the same cloth. So it really don't matter if you get what I'm saying, bro. Like they really both genuinely cut from the cloth. They come from that same type of school, hard work, dedication, no cut, no corners, no smoking, no drinking. They live, so, you know, Floyd is obviously a lot more flashy, but just when it comes to the work being put in the sport, Floyd is you know, he's on point. Just like Bud, they some of the hardest workers in the sport. Hannibal, my guy, Superman. Yeah, man, double tap the screen. Let's get 100 likes before we wrap up. We're gonna be here for another 15 minutes. We're gonna rock out. Appreciate all y'all, man, with another dope build in the books, man. Building with your boy. You know what I mean? Giving Crawford his just due. Seeing what's next in boxing. AB tighten up, you know. I think Bud would edge it and reach for southpaw stance. Could be an issue, but Floyd got adjustments for days. Yeah, I just think overall Floyd's he God gifted, man. That shit just different, man, with him. But look, Bud Crawford got a chance to beat anybody he stepped foot in the ring with, in my opinion. Both of them had a work ethic like no other. And then you notice something, you never seen Floyd out of shape. You never seen Bud out of shape. You get what I'm saying? You just don't see it, right? You might see a picture where he obviously up and weight in between cans, but you don't see Bud just be running around out of shape and just not on point. You don't see it. Same thing with Floyd. That's why I'm saying it's a lifestyle for them. I think that's why they've gotten the most out of their careers. And I feel like as long as Shakur stay on that path, he's going to be one of them too. You know what I'm saying? It's all about getting the most out of your career. How do you do that? By crossing your T's, dotting your I's, man. No cutting corners. Trying to put yourself in the best positions possible, bro. You know? So I remember everybody was quick to hand fast hands until they was in the ring with Floyd. Oh, was quick and had fast hands. Yeah. Floyd had it all. Fast hands, reflexes, instincts, all that shit. Muscle memory, you name it. Timing, precision. He just had it all. He had an arsenal offensive. He had a bag. Floyd had an offensive bag as well. It's like it's rare, man, that you'll see somebody with that kind of bag offensively and be that good defensively. That's why he's just a rare breed. Rare breed, bro. But it's like in boxing, nah, and that's almost a lost art in today's boxing. Tim, the pull counter, that's almost a lost art, yo. Not too many people do that pull counter. You got a little handful of them out there that be doing it, but most guys don't do it. It's like they don't feel comfortable doing that. That pull counter, Keyshawn got a nice one. I seen him do it. I seen Core do it. You know what I mean? They got some nice pull counters, a couple of them. 7 more likes, y'all. We got 50 people in the building. Y'all hit that like button for you, bro. Let's keep building. If you haven't subbed to the channel and you new in the building, make sure you sub. We've been having we've been growing. Shout out to all the new subscribers out there too, man. We've been constantly growing, doing our thing, man. So we appreciate y'all. Good people. Y'all good folk. Appreciate y'all good folks. Pull to an uppercut. Ooh wee. Abdullah got one. That's right, Cal. That's right. Don't let me slip without saying that. Abdullah got one for sure. That's a fact. Nice too. And you got some sting on it too. Jalil Hacker had a filthy one versus Elijah Vines. True. There go another one. Who else, man? Who else got them pull counters? It's like a lost art, though. Not too many fighters got them, though. Not too many fighters are confident, I think, enough to do a pull counter. You get what I'm saying? That take an extreme level of comfort and confidence to me. That's why everybody don't try it. Let's see Lester Martinez getting the belt. Yeah, I thought he edged Christian and Billy. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he edged him. Christian and Billy, y'all. Africa. There you go. 2 cents. Shout out to 2 cents. I'm telling you, just think about the fighters that we mentioned and think how we think of them in terms of talent and skill level. They up there. You get what I'm saying? They up there. We're gonna do the Ariel Hawani joint tomorrow, man. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna do it, man. We're gonna have us another build, but make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Get 100 likes. Yeah, Lester Martinez is nice. I like it. I thought he edged Christian and Billy, and I still do. I'm sticking with it. I think he beat that boy. You know what I'm saying? I think he beat that boy. Like the draw. No, man, were to think very, very hard about it. I swear in Billy's way. I ain't mad at it. Teach is one of them fights. Like I said before, why I ain't tripping. Notice I said I just felt like he edged. I think he did better work. And I seen more of a drop off from Christian and Billy. And I thought he felt more the pace of the fight than Lester did. You get me? He obviously fights so hard, and I think he was leaving himself open. And I think he got hurt a bit more. Just a little, not, shake, all over the place. But I thought he got buzzed up a little bit. But the thing was, why I don't argue nobody's pick, because it's just one of them fights. It's that close, and nobody created the separation that, you would like to see in the fight to kind of seal it. So when they said draw, I was like, I get it. Because it was like ebbs and flows back and forth. So it was just so close. But it's a matter, like, how the judges see different shit, Teach. You probably just could kind of slightly see it for him, Billy. No problem, no argument there. For me, I just like the work Lester Martinez was doing. I like the boxing. You know what I mean? The polish from him. You know what I'm saying? And it looked a lot like what I thought it could look like in terms of how he would fight back, and he didn't wilt under the pressure of Billy, and Billy had just as good as a chin. That they perfect for each other in terms of like matchup. Great matchup. I hope they make a rematch. They do. Rematches is a lost art a bit in boxing, and when they're that good, and notice not too many people felt like nobody got robbed because it was that close and it was a really good fight. Run that shit back. I feel like somebody could win in a rematch. You know what I mean? But it was really close. Teach, nobody created no real separation. So I have no argument. If you think and Billy kind of could have edged it in spots, I could see it with the activity. But I felt like the accuracy and the polish and the better boxing came from Lester Martinez. I just think Christian and Billy, he pushed the pace like he always do. He a maniac in there, right? But it's just like it's like what you like and what you seen, right? I have no argument, man, at all, because it was that kind of fight, but it was fun to watch, man. Turn Billy out. Hey, facts, Teach. That's what he wasn't doing. And maybe it's the pressure, maybe it's in Billy being in your face that don't let you turn them, and maybe it's easier said than done, one of those things. Lester did the cleaner work. That's what I thought. There you go, Cal. I thought he did the cleaner, more better work. That's why I said the polish. Like, he's more polished, cleaner. I thought his work was very effective. I thought he buzzed and Billy a time or two in that fight. And it was really, really good. It was really good. You did? What was it at, Aunt McQueen? Said that was the definition of Rock'em Sock'em. Yeah, they was going at it. They went to war. What was it at? Was it something I missed? What was it at? We got about 8 more minutes. I could play before we get out of here. Double tap the screen. Let's get 100 likes, family. Appreciate y'all rocking out with me again, as always. Yeah, I know we're going to keep doing our thing. We're going to keep building on this box. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Damn, which one is that on? It says streamable. I'm about to say send it to the DM, man. Send it to the DM if you can. Because this way I won't be able to click that link. They need to switch it so that you could click the link. Locked and loaded. Shout out to Locked and Loaded. Lester was to turn him and then shoot that uppercut. It could have been devastating. Yeah, that's what Bomac. They say, everybody kept saying Bomac was telling him to turn him, but I just think it ended up being tougher than he anticipated. Yeah, send it on IG. IG is cool. I'll just click it. You know what I mean? Run it back, yeah. Yeah, definitely run that shit back. That's a fight that definitely need to be ran back for sure. Let me see. Oh yeah, it got his music. Damn. Apparently, it post and delete. Somebody screenshotted it. Yeah. Yeah, appreciate you, Ant. Yeah, got the music. Damn, I don't want the copyright. I got it. I'm gonna play it though. Damn, they just AB some more, man. That's unfortunate, man. Situation nasty, bro. Nasty, man. Yeah, somebody got that quick screenshot. You know, people, the internet is fast, bro. The internet don't waste no time with this shit. No time playing. None.
My corner, you know, going into the championship rounds, they just kept yelling at me, you got to close the show. You got to win the championship rounds because they're not going to give it to you. You got to win the championship rounds because it was one round where, you know, I dominated in the scorecards. They gave it to Canelo, and that just changed the whole mentality of the fight. You know, they was just like, all right, you know, you got to go out there and win these rounds. You got to go out there and win these rounds.
Out the Bud for being able to step on the gas when they needed him to and go get that dub, man. Special performance from a special fighter. Glad he got his just due. He gonna continue to get it, you know, throughout the, you know, week, throughout this month. You deserve it. Go take some time off. It's gonna be interesting to see what he decides to do. Shout out to Omaha's finest, man. Great win for him, the city, his family, boxing. Canelo was gracious in defeat. I respect him. I salute him. I definitely watch him the next time he out there. You know, it'd be interesting to see how he starts to look from this point on, depending on who he gets in the ring with. Shout out to Tom. Man, appreciate you as always, my guy. Yeah, shout out to Omaha's finest, man. The illest ninja in Nebraska. Yeah, he did it, man. He did it his way, man. So he get to kind of choose whether or not he goes out on top, you know? Fun night, man. Fun night. Fernando Walsh never should have been co-main. I think somebody brought that up. Somebody made a point, locked and loaded, and it made a great sense. I think it's because if you look at who was Bomac coaching, he was coaching. You get what I'm saying? I think it was the coaching. He was coaching in Billy. I mean, not in Billy. He's coaching Lester Martinez and Bug. So you figure he needed a break in between. Like, think about it. If they had put in Billy and Lester, then he would have had to coach in back-to-back fights without getting a break in between. So somebody did bring that point up. So that might have had something to do with the placement of the fight. You get what I'm saying? Put one of them first so he can get a break in between the main event. That's the only thing that made sense to me. Somebody threw that out there. I was like, yeah, that make a lot of sense. Because then that way, and think about it, it was 2 12-round fights, right? It would have been back-to-back fights. So without him getting a break. So I think it made sense to make sure he can get a break. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. Because I definitely was like, why the hell would they make this the co-main event as opposed to, you know, Christian and Billy and Lester? But then you had to think about it. What the hell Bomac going to do is he got to coach both of them. So, you know what I mean? Tough, you know, tough task to pull off. So I'm just glad that they worked it out. Wasn't the worst fight in Walsh. Walsh a pretty solid fighter, y'all. Not a bad fighter. Not a bad fighter, Walsh. That Walsh kid. You know? That Walsh kid ain't had bad, y'all. Ain't had bad. But look, I'm gonna need y'all to hit the like button. If you didn't, let's make sure you do. Let's get 100 likes. We wrapping up. We got about 2 more minutes in the building, man. I appreciate y'all. Just another good day to build on this boxing. And we're going to get to some of these little interviews and stuff tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I got to get my guy back up here. So I got to reach out to a couple folks and set some interviews up. We're going to see if we can make it happen. Now, if Crawford dip his toe in 160, y'all in trouble. If that bad man from Omaha decide to dip his toe in 160, y'all are in some real trouble, G. Y'all in some real trouble, man. Y'all really are. Y'all really are. Bomac damn sure wasn't getting back through that tunnel quick. Yeah. Telling you. Hell no. You get what I'm saying? Shit, don't know if you're going to give him back-to-back, Jones. Like, that shit was tough. I mean, back-to-back. Back to busy. Man, but shout out to Bomac for another great coaching performance, man. He coached this guy up, and it was BTA, man.
Oh, Canelo is down for the first time in his career. Oh, my goodness. And here come the ICE agents to take him back to Mexico. This is insane, folks.
Oh, wow. Who the hell sent that to me? Yeah,
This early commitment by Canelo to attack Crawford's body with the lead hook was the biggest mistake of the fight for him, in my opinion. Because lead hooks to the body are relatively ineffective against a southpaw, especially if they haven't
This
been set up
remnants of my
appropriately.
bro Ant McQueen
Crawford
right here.
capitalized
This
on
Ant
this poor
McQueen
punch selection by
surgical
countering on the
precision
inside
right here.
with short lead hooks, uppercuts, and straight left hands, which allowed him to establish confidence on the inside exchanges where Canelo is most dangerous. Overcommitting to this punch meant Canelo was launching his attacks from too far away and leaving himself overextended. Crawford's superior hand speed allowed him to land 2 or 3 punches to Canelo's 1. Crawford bridged the gap from his early success on the inside exchanges out to the longer ranges with intelligent use of his lead hand.
This is how
Doubling
Ant
and tripling
McQueen
the jab
breakdown
caused
film,
Canelo
y'all.
to shell
Like
up,
a
where
damn
Crawford
pro.
could unleash a flurry of power punches before returning to range. Crawford would use the jab to block Canelo's vision before placing precision punches right in the openings. Crawford's use of lateral movement was impeccable, drawing Canelo one way before quickly changing directions while punching on the move. When moving laterally, Crawford would make sure to keep his hand high on the side that he was circling to protect against Canelo's attempts to corral him with looping punches. Bud had a superior knowledge in the clinch that prevented Canelo from roughing him up on the inside. By the start of the 9th round, the combination of these techniques brought Crawford's confidence to a fight high, and he immediately began initiating extended exchanges with Canelo. Ultimately, Bud's superior ring IQ and ability to execute his game plan carried him to a historic victory and further solidified his place in boxing history. And that's
great
why I think...
breakdown, man. Great breakdown. Great
I don't see no
breakdown.
blood
G.
going down my jaw. And I got your money in my pocket. Take it.
Yeah.
So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stuff a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody?
Fat, nigga. That's what you is.
I'm not fat.
Fat.
I'm not fat, muscle.
That's fat.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
Do you think people have been reluctant to give you the proper amount of respect? Or don't you care?
I earn my respect.
The media are always going to say things. That's fine. I do physically feel I'm the bigger guy. The reason I say I'm the bigger guy is because
A lot of y'all over here looking sad. Ellie, you looking like a retarded ass dude over there because you was going against me.
Undisputed welterweight championship of the world.
And y'all been saying, oh, he's too small. He's going to get this. He's going to get broken. And each and every time that I step up, I proved y'all wrong.
Which one of those 2 fights interests you more, Gervonta Davis or Terence Crawford?
Whichever monkey wants to get the banana.
Hey, tell him what you told me. What I tell you? What you doing it for? Oh, promotion, baby. All right. So I ain't gotta fuck him up.
We started B&B Boxing Academy because it's a lot of crime in North Omaha. And I was one of those kids that didn't have anything to do. It's probably 2 options, jail or dead.
Talk to him, man. That's Omaha's finest right there, man. But look, that's my time for today. I appreciate everybody rocking out another dope build. Double tap the screen, hit that like button, sub to the channel, hit that bell icon, support the build. We're going to be right back at it tomorrow, 4 p.m. Much love there, everybody. Enjoy the rest of this good Tuesday, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Representing Brick City, Shakur.
Finding those levels too. Look at that 4-punch combination. It's a masterclass right now from Shakur Stevenson. That's what you're seeing. A masterclass. And Shakur meets him with straight left hand.
Oh, there's a knockdown scored with the left hand.
most unbiased channel on YouTube.
Right now, we're gonna give him his just due. Shout out to my brother Just